It's so good to see you again, Frisky. Thank you so much for stopping by. I just want you to know that I did do the research. I even took notes. So, I'm ready. I'm ready to be quizzed. Um, and I'm ready to tell you all the things that I learned. So I'm actually really glad that I know, wow, right? But it was good. I watched YouTube videos on it while I was like getting ready. Sorry, I didn't like read much on it, but I watched YouTube videos. Um, so one second before I get into what it is that I did do, let me just make sure that I can get my screen up here. Share system audio and should be good to go. Sweet. So let me tell you some of the things that I learned. Okay, so yesterday you wanted me to look up, let's see, Twitch, for instance. Okay, so Twitch I learned is like a social network on the blockchain. Cool. I learned that it's basically like Twitter in this cryptosphere. It's you do like paid posting, but it's just like a few cents, and paid following to like gain access to information. And this avoids like bots and fake news and followers. Yeah, so like that was like really cool to learn. And I also learned that on that you can encrypt like different like messages and stuff, so that way you can stop the social site from using it. So that was like really interesting to learn about. But I also learned that like it's not really like super duper popular. Like if you there's this thing called like the Alexa ranking, and it's like pretty low on that. But I learned about that. I also learned about what was the other terms that you're telling me about some terms that I should know. Okay, hand cash and the global truth machine. For la 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 la. Let's see. Hand cash. Okay, so hand cash is basically like a, how would I say? Like a cash app. It's just like it's like a cash app. It's like a sharing cash app where you can like leave little notes and send people money in blockchain. I didn't get it, but I looked into it. I didn't get it. So I was just watching the videos about like an hour ago. And then for the global truth machine, this is what I wrote down. Oracle networks combined with blockchains and controlled by private keys. So that would be like the smart contracts. And the whole like concept of this is that people in society eventually will come to like demand, they call it like cryptographic truth, rather than just like we see companies like Twitter, Facebook, or social medias or whatever saying like, we're going to do this, trust us on it, and then they do something else. Whereas like with the this like term instead, it would be like, instead of just saying just trust us, they would actually have to follow through because we'd have cryptographic truth on it. So I did my research on those. I feel very educated. Immutable public ledger of truth. You've got it. Yes, exactly. So that was like really cool. I really like the idea of that because I think it's, I don't know, it's like just like pretty known that people watch what the social media and like the news sites or like even gaming companies are doing. Like for instance, we just saw that like Microsoft bought like Blizzard and like all this other stuff, and they say they're going to do something, but now with this like cryptographic truth, they have to follow through with it, which is also kind of why people ask for like the white paper when you're talking about like crypto companies, like with CryptoFights, for instance. When you get like a white paper, it's basically like a documentation just explaining this is our plan, this is how we plan to achieve it. Now, I think for the most part, people realize that not everything is 100% achievable, but there is documentation so you can track it and see like how honest, like how consistent is this company. So I like the idea of all of that. Luckily, I get to be with CryptoFights, and they are like very ethically, what would that term be? Ethically cryptographic. So I don't personally have anything to worry about, but I like it. I think it's going to be really, really great for the future, like normalizing it going into the future. So yeah, I was super educated on that. Thank you for opening my eyes to a few things that I probably should have already known about, but you know what? It is what it is. And then hello, mommy. I see you. I see you. Now that I got this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I love you so, so much. Thank you so much for stopping by, even if it's just for a little bit. It's good to see you. And then, so Frisky, just keep learning. You're doing well. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I will keep learning because I'll have to, I'm kind of like I read to like learn things, and I will have to maybe watch the YouTube videos, get people talking about it, and then it'll become easier and easier for me to explain it to other people. I'll eventually find my own words to explain those things rather than just, taking my notes down. So, but I'm glad it was cool. I feel like my eyes were opened. So today we are getting into CryptoFights again. So I should do like a quick little introduction. My name is Ali Honeybee. For those of you who are new here this week, I am going to be playing CryptoFights for a little bit every single day, just to kind of do like a beginner's guide, get people hopefully to see that you can do your builds and you can create your characters and you can play these NFT games without having to like put a whole bunch of money out in front or having like crazy wallets or anything. Just really trying to make it a little bit more accessible. And then Frisky, be sure to give your love to BSB. It's having a lot of pressure from bad actors to suppress it and sabotage it. We need honest souls to stand up for the original Bitcoin. Yes, Frisky. Frisky is over for anybody who's on the other socials. Frisky's over at Twitch and saying that, and I definitely agree. I've mentioned on the other streams earlier this week that as soon as it's like brought up about CryptoFights, like we work off of BSB. But I'm not just saying this because it's off of it. I'm saying it because when I see the both sides, whatever, Ethereum, BSB, or even like Solana is getting really big. And I think all of these cryptocurrencies or networks have a lot of benefits to them. All of them have their own, everything has benefits, everything has downsides. But I think that when companies or brands or names or whatever it is are going out of their way to talk poorly about something that is successful, I think that's a really big tell for how great something is doing. I was actually just watching this episode on One Punch. I don't know if you guys watch One Punch, but it's like from the first season, and basically the main character, he's super strong, he's super great, he comes out of nowhere, kind of like Bitcoin actually, and he gets really successful. And so all the other heroes and all the other humans, they're trying to like make him out to be a bad guy, like a fraud, like something that's like not real, which is also what these companies are doing to Bitcoin. But the truth is that it's a little bit better than all of them, and so they're gonna go out of their way to make it seem not that way. Yeah, good point. It's just jealousy and fear, exactly. And I get it. Everyone's going to be kind of like, what's the word? I don't know, just trying to get their own space in the atmosphere. And the good thing about Bitcoin is that everybody already knows about it. It's one of those things where a lot of people heard about it 10 years ago and they're regretting not believing in it. And so now we have all these other, like great networks coming out on the blockchain that really just want to steal the thunder. And that's good for them. Whatever, they can do whatever they want. They can put out as much. I was saying the other day, there's no like such thing as bad publicity. If people are going to keep going out of their way to talk poorly about BSB, then that's fine on them. But I think that people who can see past that and see that if you have to go out of your way to talk poorly about something else, then it really shows how great it stands up to, your current network. So I think that there should be a little bit more transparency. People should just talk more about why what they're doing is so great rather than trying to talk down on something that's already doing so great. And on top of that, a lot of our like NFT games and NFT platforms, they run off of BSB for a reason. So yeah, it's like a competitive space, and that's fine. It could basically be like if we had, I don't know, multiple types of like federal income. Like we have like, at least in the United States, we have like the United States dollar. Of course, it would be like a very weird concept to think of there being alternative United States dollars, but I guess you can kind of think of it that way. There's going to be people who are always fighting for different types of like expendable cash, or like, but in this case on the blockchain, it comes down to like security, like the way that programs are written, the way that the computers decrypt like these, they're kind of like puzzles, like maths. Like when a transaction happens, like you can think of somebody spending money with this digital coin, and we call it crypto coins or whatever because that's how humans think. We think of like a physical object, a coin, but really it's just all these computers fighting against each other to do these puzzles, to do these math problems, and then whichever one wins, they get, to show, at least with BSV, they get to show their proof of work. So it's everybody can fight about it, that's fine. But I stand behind what I do. I know that a lot of other people stand behind Bitcoin, and I think that people who are smart and considerate will stand behind whatever it is, but also acknowledge the benefits and the drawbacks of other like cryptocurrencies, the different networks on the blockchain. So, all right, but getting out of that and getting back into CryptoFights, let me bring up my desktop. There we go. Alrighty, so yesterday I seriously had so much fun. I had so much fun. I was so lucky to have quite a few new people come in, like for instance, like Frisky, who's hanging out today. Again, thank you for stopping by, for getting the notification, stopping by, even if it's just for a little bit. I appreciate it. I was really hoping you would show up because I was like, I want to show them that I did my homework. So thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for being here yesterday too, and just creating really good conversation. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I had a lot of people challenge me with different questions. I had people get on me for using Microsoft Edge. I'm so sorry, you guys. But I also just had a wonderful time with the CryptoFights community. Some of you guys came in and we did PvP against each other, and it was so much fun. It was truly a challenge for me. I was learning a lot, but also not anything at all, because I just cannot crack the code for beating their builds. But I was learning a little bit, and it was a really good time. So today we have our elf. It's leveled up to level 10. I digressed so much the other day. So the other day when we were over here in the dungeons, we leveled all the way through the Enchanted Forest to level 7. Now in CryptoFights, when you get to level 7, you kind of get into the soft area. Between level 7 and level 8, you have to be at level 8 in order to get into the Snow Mountain dungeons. So you think, okay, so I'm in the Enchanted Forest, I get to level 7, but I can't even get into Snow Mountain without being level 8. So what do I do there? Well, in that soft area, that's when we went into the battle portal. We unlocked arena number 2. It's locked right now, but we went into arena number 2 to battle against other players in the 7, 8, and 9, level 7, 8, 9 category. That way we get the XP up and get back into the dungeons. Now, something interesting that happened is that I was supposed to go back to the dungeons at level 8, and I did not. I was just having so much fun doing PvP with our friends here with Freak. Hello, Freak. Thank you so much for stopping by again on YouTube. I was just saying how much fun I had yesterday. You guys really made my day. It was really cool. So yeah. So anyways, I was supposed to go back into the dungeons and show you guys the characters that we were up against, or the legends that we were up against, but I was just having too much fun in PvP in the battle portal, so I kind of went from level 7 to level 10 that way. And then at the very end of the stream, I did one or two games in arena number 3, and I just got demolished. It was such a sad way to end the night. I thought that with that first loss, I cannot end the night on the loss, let's go back in. And I lost again, but that's okay. So we are still level 10. We can still go into the battle portal, and we can still go into the dungeons. But I did promise that today we were going to get into building a dwarf build or a human build, depending on if anybody had a preference. But before we get into that, I'll just do a quick little review of, I guess, where we're at with our abilities and stuff. I already went over the portal, I went over the dungeon, so let's check out our character. I think for the most part she's maxed out, yeah, at level 10. So these are the actions that we equipped yesterday. This was the last action that I got, was Stab. The last one that I got. You can only use with piercing or slashing assault weapons, and it stuns the character or your legend that you're up against, the opponent, and you can only use it once every 3 turns. What I swapped that out with was attack, which was over here. Attack and dirty fighting were kind of my main two, I don't know, attack. That's just how I got my damage down. So I was really skeptical to get rid of my attack. and swap it out with stab, but it was a lot of fun. It was really great. I do not regret it at all. So we'll be able to see that in action when we get into the dungeons a little bit later, and then just go over a few other things that I have. I do have Scoundrel, so I have a Scoundrel elf. What was that other one? Let me go back and check that. Yeah, so this. So is this nice little eyeball. So with hide, when I first saw hide, I was like, that's kind of lame. Who wants to have like a hide? But it's actually really, really cool. So it's not just about like hiding. I would think of it more as like kind of like messing up their perception, or like if anime, I'm always thinking anime, or like if you're like an anime character, you're like going too fast, like you're too hard for them to get. So anyways, with hide, if you can roll high enough against your opponent and you can hide yourself, you do get an advantage if you have sneak attack equipped, because you can only use it while you're hidden. And sneak attack is so great. Oh my gosh, like if you roll high enough to like actually hit them, you will not be disappointed with the damage that you get down on them. It's so great. However, the problem with hide is that when you're going up against a mage, they can always take down your shield if they roll high enough. So that was something that I had some issues with the humans and with the dwarf. Some of them had mage qualities that made it to where they would take down my shield. I thought that my biggest opponents would be other elves who also are using hide, but I found like actually it was really challenging against my character. So that's okay, not worried about it. But let's so that's my abilities. I'll go down here with these. These are my traits. These are things that, so like with the abilities, as you saw, you can equip them and unequip them, which is really cool depending on the fight that you're having, or people that you're PvPing, or the dungeon that you're in. Whereas these traits down here, these are permanent. Once you choose them, you cannot get rid of them. So I added like +2 to my hits when I'm dual wielding, which is really cool. So if I'm supposed to hit 4 damage, I get 2 extra points on top of that, which was great, especially if someone I'm going up against has the chainmail armor, which would take away some of that damage, right? So that way I'm actually getting that 4 or more. Next, I have Shadowy. Shadowy is just like the advantage, it's the initial advantage for having an elf, which just means that for the most part, I get to start hidden. I don't know how many points exactly it is, but just think like you roll a certain amount of number and then I think you tack on like an extra 10 or something. So for the most part, I always, have the chance to go first, roll first, my first damage in a fight. But if I'm going against another elf and some other, mage type characters, then they can roll higher. But for the most part, I get to get the first move, and it's kind of essential, because if I can get that first move in Shadowy, stay hidden, and do that sneak attack, then for the most part, I'm good for the rest of the game. And then Elven, let's see. So this is just because I'm an elf. You can't really tell right now because I'm dressed up as Moosemy. So the elves, they are masters of precision. They have lightning fast reflexes. They prefer to use their agility and cunning rather than brute force. In a fight, they get a +2 for initiative and a +2 for evasion. And over here I have durable. You gain +2 HP per level. I am currently max level, but I still get like XP, experience points. And then strong, you get +1, so just like 1 extra point to your strength. And you can think of these if you play like battle royale games, like Fortnite. You take like these healing potions, these health potions, so that way you can get a little bit more health when you're going up against anyone. If you're into like Call of Duty or Apex Legends, you grab your shields or you grab your plates, some of them call it, and that's basically what this +1 HP is going to be like, just for those who are, just getting into this and trying to make the connections here. Let's see. Oh, hello, Don Mexico. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's so good to see you. Let's see. So Don Mexico is saying, so for hide, there's 2 chances for the hide to not be effective. One is if you didn't meet the DC to cast it, and 2 is if the opponent meets the DC to reveal your hide. Yes, exactly. So if they can reveal my hide, they can take down my my shield. I call it like a shield. And then Don Mexico, you're also saying the lower your intelligence stat is compared to your opponent, the harder both of these rolls can become. So lower my intelligence stat. So that is really good to point out, because I actually did not prioritize intelligence in my character. But it's fine as an elf. I get a little bit of a benefit. I think it was just 2 points. But Don Mexico said that If you have a lower intelligence stat than compared to your opponent, then it is harder to roll those. So you'll see over here for my strength, I have 15 plus like your points. I have dexterity 10 plus 6 points, and then intelligence 9 plus 1. So I was not really prioritizing intelligence, but as an elf, I do get a little bit of a benefit there. And then Don Mexico from YouTube was also saying, so versus mages, trying to hide becomes exponentially more difficult. Yes. And to those of you who were watching yesterday, you definitely saw the struggle that I was having with that because I was so dependent on it. I was like, I can't hide, I can't roll enough to hide, and when I do, they take it down. So I'm just like wasting all of these chances, not getting any damage. The challenge was so real. And then sorry, Frisky, I missed your comment over at Twitch. You're saying Microsoft Edge, cool browser. Oh, speaking of browser, yesterday we were also talking about, let me go back to my notes. I'll swap out here 1 second. Where is it? So I won't like show the browser for it, but we had like I took a note somewhere. There's a browser that I was supposed to look into. Maybe I don't have it here, but there's supposed to be like a browser other than Google Chrome that's supposed to be, technically good, better than Microsoft Edge at least. But yeah, I still need to get on that. I need to transfer my stuff from Microsoft Edge to Chrome. Ugh, terrible. And then Don Mexico over at YouTube, you were saying, so versus mages trying to hide, it becomes exponentially more difficult versus mages trying to hide. Yes, so when I am going up a character who has some like mage abilities, they do often have a pretty good chance at what was the word for that? Revealing. For taking down my hiding shield, for revealing me if they have those mage abilities. So in Mexico, you were also saying that it's very difficult to prioritize more than one stat in an effective character build. So having low to average intelligence on a strength build is generally fine. I agree with that. I'm really glad that I went with all of your advice so far with this build because it's just such a comfortable build. When I'm fighting, like, of course I still, lose sometimes, but it feels like really comfortable. It feels pretty balanced. Like I don't really see the disadvantage yet, but I do know that when I'm going up against a character, a legend with those mage abilities, I can basically kiss that victory goodbye. So, yeah, so that is for that character. I will try to get into like one arena. It can take a little bit long. It's still a little bit early in the day. So I'll try to get into a level 10 arena. If it takes too long, then we'll just go right into that dwarf build for the day. So we will see. Let's grab some too. Follow over here. All right. I wish I could go check out some other things in the meantime, but we'll just have to keep that open. I'm gonna see if there's any cool news over at CryptoFights.com. I know last week we had a lot of really good things happening. We released a new kind of like illusion or skin character. It's something that you can equip over whatever build you have. It doesn't matter what fantasy race you are, you can still utilize him. Okay, so last week we got the Xenoscope. It looks like I'm connecting. Am I connecting right now? We'll see. So last week we got the Xenoscope NFT character skin called the Dark One. He basically just looks like, there should be a different name for him. I know it's not necessarily like a devil, but he's got like these crazy horns. He just looks really crazy scary. I think I might have him in my illusion, so we might be able to equip him later. I've just been having so much fun with Masumi as my elf build character, so I've just kind of been keeping her there. But as we get into the dwarf build, I will be using other skins, some more masculine skins. I don't know. I know there's lady dwarfs, but I just feel like dwarfs are a little bit more of like the brute, brute hairiness. And then like elves are like frou-frou, but they can also be evil, depending on if you follow Lord of the Rings or whatever. So Don Mexico from YouTube, you were saying that it's because your ability to deal damage is so largely tied to my main stat. Yes. So, and my main stat, at least what I prioritize like numerically, is attack. So try, but we'll see. Okay, 2 minutes is okay. 2 minutes 30 seconds is okay. I will probably just go back into our dwarf build. This is gonna be my first like PvP dwarf build, so whatever. I'm nervous about everything. It's gonna be a little nerve-wracking, but it's gonna be a good time. Okay. Wow, grape soda is so strong. So I'm going to. Can I accelerate? I don't know where the button is. I don't know if I can or if I'm like just doing it wrong. So let me close the window and get back into the game. Here, let's see. Frisky, yeah, let's party. I really wish that over on Twitch we had like commands that we could do, and like I don't think there's like points to redeem yet because we're not yet affiliated on Twitch, but I wish that we could equip some fun stuff over there. I was thinking about like just like kind of like casual things that like wouldn't take like too much time to do for whoever else comes in to like stream later. And next week is like maybe change like background lights or like choose the music of the stream, just like different things that our viewers can interact with while they're watching, while they're chilling. And then Don Mexico, it's saying trying to enter queue, so it might have bugged out. Oh, okay, I see. See, I heard the sound that it was like queuing up. But I was kind of stuck there. But that was okay. I'm not really worried about it because you're not actually in queue when the message up. Ah, I see. Yeah, occasionally, like I'll see people pretty like upset online about like trying to like queue in and it like doing that, but I'm so casual. I just like don't really care. I'm just like, oh, okay, I just X out and get back in. It's literally no big deal. It takes like 2 seconds. Whereas like some of my other games that I have, like the shooter games, they're just like passive files. They take a long time to get back to, so that's kind of inconvenient. But not here. So I don't want to retire my fighter, so I hope I don't have to, but I'm going to make a new fighter. This time I do believe we're going to go with a Dwarf. So let me bring that in. Hello, Abby. Welcome for stopping by. Oh my gosh, can I like speak English for a second? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And yeah, if you're not familiar with CryptoFights, you're going to get familiar with CryptoFights. You came in at a wonderful time because I'm going to start a dwarf build. I was just giving everyone the lowdown on our elf build, but we're going to do something different today. Very excited, but also nervous about everything in the world. So let's get into our dwarfs. The benefits here with the dwarfs. So it's set difficulty easy, but I don't want that to mislead anyone. Going up against a dwarf isn't necessarily easy at all, but creating a dwarf build is supposed to have a smaller learning curve. So that would be the right thing to say, right? Smaller learning curve. So we're gonna go with that today because we already did our elf build, which difficulty medium like learning curve, and then humans difficulty hard learning curve. And since it's today, let's go over some of these extra benefits. So with dwarfs, they have a strength of 9, dexterity 7, intelligence 7. Dwarfs have a strength advantage and an HP bonus. Let's see, they also start with a +1 damage resistance, making them ideal for new players. Then we go into the elves. Elves they always get the first turn due to their +10 initiative bonus. That is, unless you're going up against another elf. And they also have +2 evasion bonus to dodge attacks easier, which is always nice. So let's say that a character rolls for something to hit the character. They may get the opportunity to hit, But if they're just like 2 points away from that, then I very well as an elf could evade their attack. And then we have humans. They have a difficulty learning level, or difficulty hard learning level. Their strength, dexterity, and intelligence is all set at 8. Humans have a +1 to all 3 abilities, but no special bonuses. So they are suited for advanced builds and dual building. So let's get into the dwarf build today. Then we get to design him. I want to make a male dwarf. Sorry, not really interested in making a female dwarf. I really like this crazy, like, bearded mohawk thing he has going on here, so definitely gonna go with that. I usually like having like blue skin, but this blue doesn't look totally blue on my screen. It looks a little bit more purple, and this blue also looks a little bit more purple. Or maybe I'm just like colorblind, but I love when my characters have blue skin, so whatever. I will try. I'm just gonna go with this purpley color. It's gonna be this color. And then his hair color, let's see. He looks really blue and red and pink. I feel like it's like a grandpa man. That's kind of a good look. Pink. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if I should go like ridiculous or something that makes more sense. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. The decisions. Nope. I want to so bad, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep this nice teal. And then he gets a really cool hairstyle. Okay, got ponytail. This is like a Sensei Dwarf style. This is like I don't know, Uncle Joe Dwarf. This is like cool Uncle Joe Dwarf. I really like the hairstyle. This is like the crypto trading Uncle Joe Dwarf. Oh my gosh, these hairstyles are literally so cool. Okay, so I gotta make a decision on how we want him to look. I'm kind of feeling this hairstyle, honestly. I wanted like the Sensei one, this one, but I might just end up going with, I don't know, it's like really difficult decision here. Nope, I'm gonna go with that one. He looks really cool. Beard style, ooh. The women didn't have like something cool like this to design. This is so cool. Oh, I can't decide. Actually, I like that. We're gonna go with that. He looks really awesome. And then armor style. This is just the armor color. I think green. That's the color. All right, let's get into it. So let me swap this out. I'm going to try to do like a dwarf tank. So just like with my Scoundrel elf, I'm going to try to build it as closely to my, I'm going to try to build this character as closely to the CryptoFights.club kind of like suggestions. This was made by the community just because for anybody who watches this now or in the future, they, if they like the way this build is and they want to, base their stuff off of it, then they can. Easy peasy. So let me bring this up into the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So this is a dwarf tank. There's another dwarf under the top builds that they have, dwarf fist, and then of course, like, these things are here, right? And yes, I am a culprit, one of those people that just go to the site and use it. But I'm gonna be honest, I did not know about CryptoFight.club until I was watching the Dodd stream last week. So thanks to him, I gained access to this website. So I think that a lot of new people, and it was hard because I was looking, before I even saw his stream, I was looking for resources, like what are like the top builds, what are the top what are they called, gear, the different like gear. Couldn't find anything, so glad I found this. And some of the players in the community wish that at least some of the noobs would do something a little bit more creative, but that's not me. Don Mexico, would I like a variant of this build that you made a while back? Actually, yes, absolutely, but I'm gonna have to take some notes. Let me see if I can copy this and like take some notes, because I'm gonna be honest, I will forget if you're gonna like break down the whole build right now. So let me go into like a Google Doc or something that's like a little bit more I guess, like kosher, private, whatever, rather than my OneNote. So, see, I saved the picture. So, let's in here, and I will make a table and 4. Very cool. Okay, I'll fill out that stuff later, but level 2, level 4, level 6, 8, and level 10. Did I 2, 4, 6, 3, 10? Alrighty. Skill. And description. I'll do description later too. So what? Oh yeah, this is also skill. This is like I'll call that ability. Kind of the same thing. So the only difference is that you take stun instead of charge and battle cry instead of strong. So stun instead of charge. So for level 2, stun, and instead of charge, or 4, sorry, level 4, stun instead of charge, and then battle cry instead of strong at the very end. Over here. Very cool. So I'll go in later and like add all these things and put them into the fandom. So is there like a specific reason? I guess we can get into that, right? Let me bring this stuff over here. I'll put it at the end. There we go. So we can open up, let's see, and you'd also change the level order so that way you learn the skills. Okay. So you were saying for 2, unarmed, battle cry. Oh. Battle cry. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm doing that right. Stun, power attack. Improved power attack. All right, your approach was far more reliable damage output while still having wombo pressure. That's very cool. Yeah, no, I like it. I'm gonna go with this. I like this a lot. Of course, I wanted to make it like nice and easy for other people to copy, but I will just be sure to regularly mention this throughout and like bring this up so that way people can actually see it, I guess, like written down. And I'll fix this. I'll fix this tonight. I'll make it look nice and beautiful. Okay, I'm really excited. I'm excited for this new build. Getting build advice from you definitely makes me feel a lot more cozy. Oh, right. Okay, so I do have to get into this. So, the other thing that this has is their base stats. So, let me copy and we'll paste that. Base stats. So would you also base your stats for the dwarf off of this, like for level 1? Like, since we're going to be adding different points into our character right now, it looks like the first one is mostly attack, and then the second one is like a balance between attack and dexterity, just with leaving the intelligence really low. So not really sure which route we should go for our build today. Your build, you did 14, 7, and 10. 14, 7, and 10. Interesting. That's very different from the recommended here. So that'll be really cool to try out. And 3. So 14, 7. You have such a good memory. 14, 7, and 10. And then if you're playing Dwarf in Arena number 3, Your evasion does not matter. Interesting, since everything will hit you. But I guess at that point in time, kind of like yesterday when I was going against the dwarf, I think one of your dwarfs, actually, I was having a really difficult time figuring out, like, why is it that I'm rolling all this damage and I'm hitting and I'm, like, hardly knocking anything off of you? So 1499 also works. Well, I like the idea of, like, how, because, like, for anything, I think what I went with my last one, it was also like yours, but, like, see how here it's, like, 1499, 1899, like, it's a little bit, or, like, these with 10-7, 10-7, they're a little bit more, I guess, like, balanced, like, similar. They're not too far off of each other. There's just, like, a few points here and there. So I'm actually really interested in seeing how the 14-7-10 is going to work out with the character. So let's get into that, and I'll show that here so people actually know what we're talking about with the 14-7-10. So when we double things, of course, like, we get -2, like, 2 points out of it. I don't know. I think the 14 is, like, at the very end. So we had, where is my document? There it is. Oh wait, no, that's not it. The problem with 1499 is that there's no good way to get your intelligence to 10 with compromising your armor. Yeah, I think that's really fair because, at least the idea, like, the word that I'll be using, a word that people really understand, that's also why I chose this dwarf, is tank. I think no matter what type of game you're playing, like MMORPGs or normal RPGs or whatever, or even in shooter games, like in Apex Legends, there's, like, Gibby, he's like a tank, or Caustic, he's like a tank. So people are really familiar with the word tank. So I like that, like how you said that the problem with 1499 is that there's no good way of getting your intelligence up to 10 without compromising your armor, because the point of this build, at the very least, is to be more of, like, a tank. That way it's a little bit easier for people in the future to, like, kind of make the connection. So yeah, so I like the idea of, like, doing 14-10-7. 14-10-7. So this is for level, oh wait, sorry, level 1 alternative. Alternative. So 14-7-10. All right. 14-7 and 10. All right. And then Don Mexico, you're saying with the male armor, you'll be able to get your dexterity to 8. Okay. And so your mod will only be, like, -1. I see. Very cool. Well, I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be really great. I think it's perfectly in alignment with the tank type of idea that I wanted to go with. So, and also with my elf, I did also prioritize strength. I just really like doing that as a character. When I was playing a lot of, like, Skyrim, since I was also an elf in Skyrim, I always had, like, a difficult time figuring out where I wanted to go first on my skill tree, and I definitely chose, at least at the very beginning, like, an input increase on my damage output, or, like, the damage that I could take. That way I just, like, I wasn't dying constantly and, like, losing my items, even if it was, like, just to, like, a bear or something. So I definitely like that, and then as time goes on, you can always mess with things a little bit more. So we'll go next. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this part. So now we need to name him. My husband, I think my husband named my last character. Did he? I don't remember. I thought he did. So let me think for a little bit. If you guys have an idea, go for it. Otherwise, I'll probably name him something like French Fry. Or maybe, I also love going with, like, Japanese names from animes that I've seen. Like, I usually will name my like, the girl characters, like Kagome from Inuyasha, because I love that name, Kagome. And then I go with the whole, like, whenever I get a black horse, I name it, like, Nacht. You know, whatever. Night in German. Super simple, so basic. Alrighty, so I'm gonna call him French Fry. Fren. Because it's like Fren Fry. Oh, wait. There is, like, another. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so Fren Fry. That's going to be his name. friend is a real name, I'm pretty sure. So this is another great thing to get into. Oh wait, I don't think I could. Oh shoot, I can't change. Hi, hello. How are you doing over at Twitch? Amariel. Amariel. How do I say your name? Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. My name is Ali Honeybee. I'm here just for the next few days through CryptoFights. Just starting out on Twitch, so you being here is a really big deal to us. Also, you know, just kind of like new to YouTube as well. So if you ever stop by over there, also really appreciate it. We have a good friend of the community over there. I won't, you know, call them out or anything like that. But anyways, I just really appreciate you stopping by and being here for a little bit, so we can I can call you You want me to call you I think I can do that. I think I call you let me, is that if that's what you mean? That's cute. Okay, I'll go with that. I'll call you So thank you. Saying I look amazing. I really appreciate it. My camera is really good. I'm really blessed that I get to use this camera. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. No beauty filter though. The other camera that I was using the other day, because this one like died out, it's this like little thingy jigger. How do I do that? This one I like. It's like way smaller. The one that I'm using is like professional. This one's way smaller, but it has beauty filter. Gets rid of, you know, wrinkles and whatever else, but I don't really have many wrinkles, but I really appreciate it anyways. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Can you ask about NFTs, please? Yes, absolutely. How can I get my art shown more on Mintable? So I'm not too familiar with Mintable. OpenSea is really, and by that I mean OpenSea is really where I'm more familiar with like the interface, like how to use it, how to get your wallet up and all that beautiful stuff. But at least for NFTs, so how can you get your art shown more? So for Mintable, since I'm not really too familiar with the site, what I would recommend is I would make a Twitter and a TikTok, you guys. TikTok is the jam. So I would make a Twitter or a TikTok, but definitely a Twitter, specifically for your NFTs under your NFT art name. And I would just post exclusively NFT information, like stuff there. And just as like a little bit of like a strategy for you, at least starting out on a brand new page, I would just interact with other like NFT games or NFT sellers, and that way every single time that your name shows up on someone else's page in the search into the algorithm, it is only recognized as being a part of NFTs. And that way, when people are scrolling through Twitter, and let's say they're scrolling through Twitter and they see a popular NFT person that they already follow, because your name is associated so much higher with NFTs, because that's all you're interacting with in that account, it will show up a little bit higher on the recommended for the comments, or just as like a retweet or a comment or anything like that on the For You page. So highly recommend that if you're trying to get out your own personal NFTs and your own personal like NFT collections. Otherwise, at least here with CryptoFights, one of the great things about it is that I know that it looks like you're creating your NFTs, but with CryptoFights, it's another great way of building up your NFT kind of like library, even if it's NFTs that you aren't totally like something that maybe you're more of like an art NFT or like a music NFT creator, but you create them, the gifts and the art and all of it. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah. So I would highly recommend going with a social media site that is specific to your like NFT art name, and only post your art, only retweet and comment on other NFT profiles. It may be a little bit of a slow start, but the more often that you do it, and the more often that you do it with the same type of like people in the community, the more you will grow and like make a name for yourself and become part of the NFT community in the way that you would hope to. So I highly recommend that. But yeah, and then of course, like, it doesn't have to be CryptoFights, but if you get into NFT gaming, it's a great way to build your collection, which also helps with reputability on any of the NFT sites, or like NFT wallets, however it is that you are searchable, just because it shows that whether or not your items are minted or sold yet, it does show that you are a real human who's making real transactions and gaining real items from like other NFT sources. So Also highly recommend getting into the NFT gaming grind because you get those for free. You don't have to pay for them, but they do benefit your account. They just show kind of like credibility. So, alrighty then. So we have my character here. It's like super basic, but I do have all these really great items that were donated to CryptoFights through the community. Donated to CryptoFights through the community. So yesterday, so I should probably be a little bit more like thoughtful about like the different kind of like traits that I have. So I have just like extra damage resistance. So main hand, I was using this. I need to be at level 6 for that. Okay, fair enough. I need to be at level 3 for that. Okay. I don't even know if I'm allowed to. Okay, yeah, I can open these. Practice dagger. Practice crossbow. I do really like the bows though. So I think I'll use this, but it is like a two-handed weapon. But I had something. Do I have? I don't think I have anything that specifies for Dwarf anyhow. So I do not have any abilities equipped right now that like specify whether or not I need to have like single-handed or dual kind of like items. So I guess I'll go with this. Maybe I'm missing something. Offhand, I can't choose the armor. We'll see. Level 1 required. Okay, fair enough. Gotta go check that out. And then let's see if we use any of these items. Not really any benefit to that. Level. All right, so it looks like I'm going to have to level up to really use anything. The reason why I'm not going to use the silk hood is because the characters that I go against at the beginning don't really have any like freezing abilities. So I think we're good. I'm not going to use the illusions yet, but I will, and I'll probably go with the dark one because it looks pretty cool. And then Frisky, you were saying to that they need to submit their idea to takeitNFT.com. Nice. If it's cool and artwork, thumbnail looks enticing, people will vote for it. That's really cool. Thank you, Frisky, for that resource. You're just like you're very resourceful. Thank you. Let me click that real quick. I wanna that. Oh, very cool. NFT auctions. It looks like you might be able to get it as like an app as well. So it looks like that might be a possibility. But yeah, thanks so much, Frisky, over at Twitch. I really appreciate you throwing in that word of advice for over in the chat. Okay, so let's go back for a little bit, and we are going to get into, I guess I should just do like a quick little thing. So this quest stone, let me sort that out. This quest stone is new. I still don't know what it's about. I'm really excited to find out what it's about though, but I do have a feeling that has to do with the different worlds that are revealed on the CryptoFights.com or CryptoFights.io. And then we have our battle portal, but we cannot even get into any of the arenas until we get to level 3. We get to level 3 by going into the dungeon. So let's hit up the Enchanted Forest. Level 1, we're going to go against Boggart. And then over at Twitch, you're saying thanks. I mean, I have a collection on my profile on Mintable. If you want to see the collection, I'll send a link. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Right now, we don't have like anything like too crazy going on, and if it helps you guys kind of create that bondery, then that would be wonderful. I'm going to go in with, I guess, just like an attack, because I don't really know what type, what all I'm gonna get right now. So looks like I'm gonna try using hidden. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna have any luck using hidden as a dwarf, but it looks like I did. We'll just see if Boggart doesn't take it down. Very cool. I'll go into the attack. Try to get some more damage off of him before I go into like focus. Frisky, link me, very cool. And then that, I just got a damage. So Don Mexico over at YouTube, you're saying that when I use a ranged weapon, it's using my dexterity. All right. So you're taking a penalty to your attack and damage rolls. Dexterity. Okay, let me go back into my my skill tree so I can get a visual for what you mean by that. Looks like maybe a little frozen there. All right, it's taking too long, so I'll swap that out and we'll get back into it momentarily. What's this? Oh wait, did it work? Okay, no. Close that and get back into it. And then I'm going to check out that skill tree so I can get a visual for what you mean when you're saying that by using. Oh, I guess, I mean, it makes sense, but I would like to see the numbers. Here we go. Get the CryptoFights open. Okay, so let me close it down. Very cool. All right, so wait, sorry, wrong one. Dexterity. So I wouldn't need to go. When I'm using a ranged weapon, it is using my dexterity. So you are taking a penalty to your attack and damage rolls. So dexterity just being at 10, and then the intelligence and the strength. So main and I'll probably use battle axe. Crossbow. That's fun. You're saying okay. I have a battle axe. Great sword. I have a feeling that's probably also going to utilize a lot of dexterity. But my mods on my character are +2 strength and a -2 dexterity right now. I see. So go to here. Okay. Short sword. So what do you think about, I mean, that looks really good. Look at that damage. If I actually hit it, 1d12. And then Don Mexico, you'll only notice it when it calculates my attacks. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on that at the bottom. And the damage rolls during combat. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on the numbers. I will try to change it out this time. I just don't know if I'm going to make the right swap. Let's see here. I would love to use this though. It looks really powerful, but it says I cannot look cool with a crossbow. Yeah, I can. It just might not make big swishes. La 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 la. But I do have. Or maybe it's on a different. Let's see. I should use melee weapon for level 1. Melee, as in like just like my fist. I know like when you go through the original one, you're supposed to just use your fist. Doesn't really matter after, since you'll be unarmed for levels 2 and onward. It won't really matter after, because I'll be unarmed. Interesting. Is there a reason why I'm unarmed? Is that just like automatic as a dwarf that you become unarmed for the remainder of the levels? I guess in that case, I kind of like the idea of doing battle axe or like great sword. practice pike. So Don Mexico, when you take the unarmed trait, your fists do much more damage when you have no weapons equipped. Ah. Oh, right, because that's what we're going to be doing, right? Looking over at our Google Doc. This one. Ah, I see. Alrighty then. I guess you're right, so it doesn't quite matter. So normally when you use your fist, you deal 1d4 plus strength mod once. With unarmed, you do 2d6 plus strength mod twice. Interesting. That's really cool. I don't know if I would have noticed that. So let's go on with something that I don't usually use then. I guess I'll use a battle axe. And I'll use a... I don't want to take off a whole damage. So I need a short sword. Can I do that? Oh, that's 2. Okay, there we go. So I guess I'll just use this for the single thing and see how that goes. So over at Twitch, we have Frisky and giving some advice about selling some NFTs. Let's see here. So I was saying the thing is, I think that the no gas fees puts the art in a different store. So new to the whole thing. Okay, so where they are selling their NFT art, there aren't very many gas fees. Gas fees do keep me from buying a lot of art, I'm gonna be honest. I have a whole bunch saved. I'm watching a whole bunch, but oh my gosh. I'll try this. Focus for 4 turns. You're also focused. Last time we were both focused, kind of got stuck. So I'll go in. That's not very much. I don't know if that was a move. Oopsie, sorry. I'll know more as I level up. Right now, it's just he just has like such little... Bogart has such low health that it's really kind of like misleading. Let's see. So Don Mexico, it'll help a lot to watch for the white numbers below the dice during the battles. White numbers below the dice during the battles. I'll keep my eyes on that in the next one. Oh, look at that. I got the XP. And we got another battle axe. Fantastic. And a hand crossbow. Very cool. And we'll go back to our world map, get back into the dungeons, and experiment a little bit more before we get to level 2. That's so interesting. I don't even remember like seeing or not seeing, noticing or not noticing the weapons that you probably apparently were not using yesterday. So that's interesting. Let's get this up here. Swap that. So it looks like Bogart is hidden. Okay, I'm gonna also try hidden. And we'll see if I actually get it. I don't know if that was a move. But unarmed. Okay, so he missed it. Didn't he? Oh shoot. Okay, there we go. Gonna go in with an attack. Hopefully I can get him. It looks like I get the hit. At least a little bit. Heck yeah. Got you, my guy. You're done for. You're done for. Haha. Little man. Your days are over. Got you. I do really like that. That was really nice. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to watch for the white numbers. Oh my gosh, I'm ridiculous. Bronze circlet. Common. I really like the circlets, but I'm pretty sure they don't do anything. Gotta level up. Let's go. All right, so now we're going to try having no items. It's so interesting. I'm very curious. Okay, so this is the part that we've been waiting for. Let's get into... I keep closing out my document. So let's get into our Abilities, unarmed. When using no weapons, your fists become 2d6 brutal, heavy, ambivalent assault weapons. Whew. All right, let's get it. Oh wait, what was the image for that? It's a little green. Gotta go to green. Green, 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 green. There we go. Unarmed, brutal, heavy, ambivalent assault weapons. Unlock, equip. All right. And now, before I go back to the dungeons, I'm going to unequip my item, since apparently if I unequip an item, go in, hot dogging it, as the dwarf, I'm apparently going to annihilate with just the fist. Wow. I'm nervous because that's not something that I've done before. I've always tried to use weapons. So it'll be really interesting to go this route and to see what happens and to see what kind of damage I can get off. Let's see. So while I'm waiting for that to load in, Frisky was saying over at Twitch that the original Bitcoin BSV, not the BTC or BCH, forks or Ethereum or Solana, although they gain more media attention. Ooh, I'm gonna get back to that in a moment. All right, so we're going against Noel. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna try to hide. I just clicked on that. I have a -2 actually, for my dexterity, so that was not a good one. I should have a little bit more. I'll use this. I have a little bit of an advantage in regards to intelligence for him, so we'll see how this affects my moves moving forward. And he still missed, huh? Okay, let's go in for an attack. And let's see what this melee can do. Oh, okay, apparently nothing. But that didn't even show. That doesn't count, obviously. It doesn't count. I'm gonna go back in with an attack. All I have to do is roll high enough to actually hit him, and then if I do, it should be pretty powerful, right? There we go. All right, let's see what happens. So, little white numbers. We got a 6 and a 13. 19. -6. Okay. -13. Fantastic. Well. It looks like we're the champions of this arena. Okay, so I didn't get to finish the rest of Frisky's message over at Twitch. Regarding Solana and Bitcoin and all that beautiful stuff, he said, although they gain more media attention at this time, referring to Ethereum, Solana has no data throughput. Ethereum has dumb high fees. Bitcoin has 1 megabyte blocks. And BCH tries to have BSV but has no chance. BSV has all the patents for the future of the blockchain innovations as well. That's what I'm talking about. Woo. I really like that. I love the education coming from your side, Frisky. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Frisky talking about CoinDance, the daily average Bitcoin transactions per block by network chart. Awesome. Happy. I love that. I love kind of just let's just break the what's the word? It starts with an S. Break the stigma. Stigma regarding Bitcoin. We need a little bit more support at just how you said, at this time. It looks like the other things, they're just getting a lot of positive media coverage, but it's just the media. Always got to do a little bit extra research on your own and make the decision for yourself. So, yeah, let's party. I like you too. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad that you're hanging out over at Twitch. I do really appreciate it. I appreciate you giving so much advice and information to me and to other viewers over at Twitch regarding cryptocurrency and crypto resources in the crypto space. It's been really nice. I've learned a lot. You were the Don Mexico of CryptoFights, but you're the Don Mexico of crypto news. You're the Coin Telegraph. Okay. So apparently I did not get that. I'm gonna go in with focus, with intelligence, since I do have a little bit of an advantage in intelligence, which means that I might be able to roll well and hit and take him out. Apparently not that time. That's okay. Frisky, I should cast more. You're a disciple of Satoshi. Ah, yes, and I do have a video open of, or maybe it's an article. I think it's it's an article. Maybe you sent the article yesterday, but I have an article saved regarding Satoshi. Okay, so apparently I'm supposed to get some extra damage here, but it says 9. I missed with the first one. That's fine. -9. -9. I don't know if I'm doing math correctly. Let's go in with an attack one more time. What do you mean by I should cast more? Cast spells? Cast fishing lines? Cast social media sites? What type of casting are we talking about? Heck yeah, Noel, I got you. And you're done for. And you just cannot go up against Don Mexico's build. Sorry. Time to level up. Woohoo! Okay, so in the past, it's taken me like 2 hours or more to like level up all the way to like 10, like 2.5. I usually tell people like give yourself like 2.5 hours. While I am super chatty, so it might like take longer. I have a feeling that we are going to be rolling through this. Let's see here. So we have, I'm sorry I missed your message over in YouTube. I do not know how to say your name. It's spelled HKZMMWUCF. I'm not sure how to say that. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Allie Honeybee. I'm here just for a couple more days on CryptoFights, just playing the game, getting people familiarized with it. I'm really just trying to focus on like the basics. I don't want to trip anybody out with like too much crazy builds, because I want to make NFT gaming more accessible to more people. We're gonna break down the walls, get rid of some fear, and just get people into, as they say, the battlegrounds. So Don Mexico, you're saying over at YouTube, this build only needs the attack skill for the most part. Later on, you'd want to use battle cry, turn on 1 and stun when it's off cooldown. I see. And then Don Mexico, you're also saying that when you get a power attack that takes priority over battle cry, okay, that will be accountable later, unless the opponent has a high evasion, like 7 plus high evasion. All right. I don't know if I've really bet against anyone in the dungeons that has high evasion. So, oh wait, you say. Not battle cry. Yeah, let me bring up your document. How do I? This one? There we go. I should probably. How do I zoom? Here? Hey. Is that a little bit better? Cool. That's a lot better. So, not battle cry. So let me go back. So this build only needs attack. Priority over attack. Skill for the most part. Later on, you'd want to use just priority attack to turn on and then stun when it's off cooldown. I see. Okay, so right now we're choosing battle cry, but we won't have stun yet. Do you still want me to go through and get battle cry right now? No. The skills are fine. Okay, you're just saying that the power attack takes priority over attack. Oh, okay. So when I get to level 8, rather than just using like a normal attack, I will be equipping and using power attack, or using power attack. It takes more priority over attack versus the lower evasion points. Oh, lower evasion point opponents with lower evasion points. Okay, so I'm still gonna go with this level 4. That's where we're at, right? We're gonna equip battle cry. And we'll see what that is all about. Oh, wait, that's not yet. We're only level 3. Darn it. Okay, never mind. But I still need to go back to that document. Okay, so I can see where do we put our points. So down here, you did like 14, 7, 10. So this time it looks like I will be increasing 14, 7, 10. Oh, I didn't really get. You want me to prioritize attack though, correct? Attack and intelligence. So should I increase here with the strength? I think this is the move. I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Required for attack actions and fighting with bare hands or brutal types of weapons. Okay, your strength bonus is equal to the amount of HP. Dexterity, you're talking about evasion. Low or high evasion required for range dexterity. I'm not really going to be using these types of weapons though. Required for casting or breaking magic spells. I think intelligence would be also a good one to go forward with, because when I was going against your dwarf, you kept taking down my shield, like my hitting, my hide, my shield. So you will want to increase only the strength. Holy cow. Okay then. All right, if you say so. No points to intelligence at all? Like up until level 10? Because the build relies on doing as much damage as possible. All right. I guess because I'm going to be just using my fist the whole time. So having a higher strength will also make it easier. Okay, to higher evasion targets. All right. We're going in with that then. We're going to go in with the strength. We're adding our points to the strength. It's going to be a strong boy. A strong french fry. All right, level 3 against the Quasit. I always had so much trouble going against this guy as my elf. So it'll be really interesting to see what it's like. I because like the other guys, even with my elf, I like kind of blew through them. It wasn't bad at all. But when I got to him, to Quasit, everything's a him, whatever. It was a challenge. It was a challenge for me. So I wonder if it's going to be the same this time around. We will see. Let's get this in here. So he hit me. I'm going to go in with the focus, the attention, right? Because at least the advantage is I get a 2 times. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if I did the right thing, but we'll go in with an attack. It looks good so far. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm sorry. I was like, yeah, wreck him, no mercy. But I only have 3. Oh wait, what? Did he miss? Did he miss? It was just his. Oh my gosh. This is it. This is it. Oh, okay. So he keeps trying to curse me, but it's not working. This is it. You're done for. That was kind of scary. We were really close. We were really close. I thought Quasit, however you say his name, I thought he was gonna take me out. So yeah, glad he didn't. Practice crossbow, common, very cool. Continue. Really building up my whatever it's called, my collection. Hello, continue. Oh, back to world map. All right, so let me see what's going on over here in the chit chat. So Frisky, wreck him, no mercy. Yes, thank you so much for cheering me on. That was a good one. That was a good run. I got a little bit scared for a second there. Didn't really know what was gonna happen. I had 3 health. They had 1. Anything could have turned. Luckily the AI just kept, trying to curse me and it wasn't working. But if they had actually like not missed their hit, then I would have been done for. So Don Mexico, also the description for focus is wrong right now. Oh, fantastic. It doesn't actually give an advantage. Okay. The only thing it does is double my intelligence modifier. So caravan intelligence modifier. All it does is, let me click on it so we could read that, because you're saying it's wrong. This is wrong. Where is it? What am I missing? Is it just this? Okay, it's just this. So become focused for 4 turns. Okay, at least I do that. Your intelligence modifier is doubled. That's what you're saying is right. So it does double my intelligence modifier. Fantastic. Helping me spot hidden opponents. Okay, which is good. Rolling 2. So you're saying the advantage is false. So when I roll like a 2 times the dice, that makes some sense, because sometimes I would only roll 1 dice. So that makes sense to use the bigger outcome. I see. That makes sense. And then Frisky, do I play other games? Yes, I do. I do play other games, just not here. Here I focus solely on like the NFT game space. So that's just what I'm doing here. But in my own like personal life and channels and all the beautiful stuff, I do play other games, mostly shooters. And I think that's what makes this so interesting that I'm here right now, is taking someone who mostly plays like first person shooters and putting them in this like arena type style card, turn-based game. I think that just makes it so interesting, because they're 2 different worlds, 2 very different worlds in the game space. But what I love to do while I'm here, at least, is making the connection between the 2 for anybody, because they're just things that I thought about as I started figuring out. It's like, okay, like, so anyways, that's just what I do in my own time. But hell yeah, stay diverse. Yeah, for sure. And that's the other thing too, is I do get kind of weird about like playing too many new games, because I get really attached to the games that I enjoy playing. Like when I started playing Apex Legends, oh, I got so addicted. I put in like 500 hours in like a matter of months. It was disgusting. But it was so much fun, and I loved it, and I had like a really good squad to play with, and I got to go compete off of like Nerd Street Gamer. They do like competitions for Apex Legends, so that was really, really cool. OMG, Apex makes me rage. You can't play just too much rage. I feel that. I do. Luckily, I think this is probably why people would watch my streams too, is I have like a really good attitude against like losing. So, and Apex shooters just in general, there's only 3 people out of 60 at least in that game that win. So that means that there's 57 losers. So for the most part, you're gonna lose, which it can just be really hard, and third partying and all that stuff. So luckily you don't have to worry about that here. In this, you don't have any like parties sneaking up on you, but yeah, I just have like a pretty good attitude about all the annoying things that can happen in shooter games. But yeah, but I enjoy them. I have so much fun. Occasionally though, like how you said, rage. Occasionally I will get a little angry in the first person shooters, but not when people are mean to me. If people are mean to me in the first person shooters, it doesn't really faze me at all. Like I can usually come up with something, people are like, oh, like you're so bad. I'd be like, you're right. Like, how did you get so good at the game? Like I just kind of go along with whatever they're saying. But if someone on like a random team, even if the 2 other people that I'm with are all random, if they are like mean to one another, that is like when I get really defensive. Like I'm not okay with, like my teammates being mean to each other. Like especially if someone's like trying and they're doing fine, and someone's gonna go out of their way to say like, you suck, like you're bad, I don't like you. It's like you're not gonna get by on that. Even though I don't know this other person, I'm not going to fight for that. It is not okay to go out of your way to be mean to other people, especially because anybody who blames their problems on other people, I would just say they probably have like really low emotional intelligence. And yeah, it's usually themselves. Like as soon as I hear someone say like, oh, like whatever, you suck, or why'd you do that, or I got down because of you, I always think like it was never the other person's fault. It was always your fault. It was your decision. You did it to yourself. Nobody does anything bad to you. And that's just how I feel about it. So just like how if I do bad in the game, I'm like, oops, I guess I made a mistake then. So cool. So I got the damage. I really wasn't sure how that round would go, because I was missing some moves and I didn't really get a lot of damage off of him. I missed, so like since I have like the 2 fists, I go in like 1 and 1. I was afraid that I was not going to be getting that much damage off of him, but I did. So I am victorious. So let me, before I get into that, let me just fix things, make sure that all is good. I might end up taking like a quick break. I hate taking breaks because I don't want anybody to go away. But we are like about that halfway point. I won't take as long as a break as I did yesterday. Yesterday I was off for like 10 minutes. I might just do like 3 to 5 minutes so I can like, use the bathroom, get some water, pet my cat, all that beautiful stuff. So I might do that very, 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 very shortly. And then I will get back and we'll get back into the dungeons. Luckily we still have, I think, 2 more days that I'll be playing this game here. So that'll allow us to level up probably to level 10-ish on our dwarf tonight. Maybe get into some PvP. But if we can't level our dwarf up to level 10 tonight, then we will definitely start off the day tomorrow with that, and then we'll end the day tomorrow with getting into our human build, which is also going to be a lot of fun. So, Risky, you were saying emotional intelligence, something that you will never master. LOL. It's okay. I think it's just more of like I don't know. It's the word I am going to say is arbitrary. Arbitrary, right? Let me look up the definitions for that. 1 second. I don't know how to spell it. Arbitrary, based on random choice or personal whim rather than any reason or system. Emotional intelligence, random. Yeah, I think that can kind of be like hit or miss, capricious, because I have an idea of what emotional intelligence is to me, and other people have their own idea of what emotional intelligence is. I think for the most part, though, it's just more of like, how do you handle situations like under stress, like trying new games, getting into new things, So, but I'm also like, I also keep a lot inside. And then Frisky, you love being super nice to people. You know what I mean? It just makes them that much more angry. Exactly. So you get it. And that's what I do. That is what I do. It brings out kind of like a side of me, because I am like being mean, but in like a nice way. But yeah, if I'm on a team of 3 and I'm with someone who just whatever isn't playing that well, no big deal. And if the third person is like, oh, you're trash, blah, 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 why are you doing that? Or like, why'd you make that move? I'm always like, I don't know. I cannot sit around and let other people bully other people. But if they're going to call me trash or say like, oh, you're so bad, I'm like, oh, you're right. Like, you're so good. How do you do it? Like, how did you get so much better at me at this game? Tell me your secrets. But then there's also the points where, for instance, with Dawn Mexico here, I am like actually loving all of this advice. So I definitely love to be humbled. I definitely love to be taught. But if it's coming out of like a place of like negativity and like evilness that some of these people do in like the shooter games, then I just kind of, fight fire with kindness. But on the flip side, if someone in the game is like, no, you need to come over here, or like wait to like do something, like if they're trying to like give me instruction, it's like, okay, I get it. Like we all give instruction differently under pressure, but I appreciate you actually trying to make me a better player right now, even if it's just going to benefit you. Like we all want to stay in a little bit longer, right? And then Frisky, you baby rage. I like that term. I don't think I've ever heard of it before, at least in Apex. So mostly a cool guy most of the times. Yeah. And most people are cool most of the time. Most people are good people. So I do stand by that 100%. You see a lot of nastiness in the world, but most people are good people. So, okay. So yes, I'm going to take like a very, very short break, like 3 minutes. And then I'll be back if you guys are here when I get back. Of course, I would love that. So perhaps if you're interested, just keep a little lurk for a few moments. Maybe also take like a bathroom break or like open up a YouTube video or like a TikTok video or something like that. Keep yourself occupied because I will not be gone for long. And take a short detour, and then I will be back for the second half of the stream, and we'll continue in with the dungeons. Hopefully, get into some PvP and level this guy all the way up. So, all right, you guys. Let's see here. Is there anything that I should pick? Let me get rid of this. and I'll do like a cool little video, and then we'll go into our be right back screen. So let's see here. I think also when we get back, I'm going to equip kind of like a pretty like what's it called, illusion. So I think we'll show this video. It's one of the illusions that we'll be testing out later today, and then we'll go into the be right back screen. All right, guys, see you soon. hello. Oh, hello. Welcome back, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out during our short little break. I really appreciate it. Gotta eat a snack. Gotta pet my cat. It was a good time. It was wonderful. Over at Twitch, we have Frisky. Erin said you're gonna go take your doggos for a spin. That is wonderful. Thank you so much for spending some time with me earlier and like chit-chatting and educating and all that beautiful stuff. I seriously appreciate it. Now that we are back. So, did I say I'm Allie Honeybee? So, I'm Allie Honeybee. This is CryptoFights. CryptoFights is an NFT game. You can get it on Android. You can get it on desktop. I'm playing on desktop. It is my primary source. It is free to play. PvP is free. You get NFTs every single time you win a PvP or even a dungeon. There are these unopened areas on the map yet, so there is still some stuff that I don't even have the answers to. So I wish I did, but there's a lot to get into. But today, what we are going to continue is our dwarf build. So this is my first dwarf tank build type of deal, and I am making this build off of recommendations from a viewer in the chat, a veteran in the community. So let's get at least the the game screen up. Let me go over the dwarf build right quick just before we get into it, so that way anybody who just got in during our little break can kind of get an idea of what we're doing. So online, there's this website online that is called CryptoFights Club, and CryptoFights Club has kind of I think 3, 4, 5, 6 meta builds. And when I made my Scoundrel elf that we were using for the past 2 streams, super strong, super amazing, so much fun. With a few little tweaks from the veteran in the community. So I really wanted to just keep going on with the CryptoFight.club suggestions. That way anybody who's new, they can click on the link, they can make their own builds and build off of that. But today, while I did also want to continue that with the dwarf, we are instead going off of these suggestions from our veteran. So this, you can just take a quick little look. These are just the names of the different skills in the skill tree that typically would be equipped, but we are switching it up a little bit. You can see the changes: unarmed, but then charge is swapped with battle cry, power attack is swapped with stun. And then we have the power attack, so we just bring that in a little bit later, and then we have improved power attack. I think I may have missed something, but anyways, we're going with that. And then these are our base stats. We did already level up once, so we went from 14, I think it was this, 14, 10, no, we didn't even do that. We did this 14, 7, 10. That's why I looked weird. So now we're at 15 for our strength, 7 for our dexterity, 10 for our intelligence. I'm gonna bring that down, get over here into our world. I keep doing that. But this is the area that I'm so eager to find out. Oh my gosh. But anyways, Questone is here. I have a feeling. So I said this last stream that I have a feeling. Let me ring up the Fix Gaming website. So I'll bring this in so you guys can see. When you go to CryptoFights.io, CryptoFights is the site. I'm gonna drop the link in the bio, and this link, if you guys click on the link, you can use this for crypto marketing crash. Wow, crypto marketing crashing. Oh, the crypto market crashing. Yeah, it is. But I'm actually I'm down for it. I'm gonna be honest. So we have some money in crypto ourselves. Yes, it's going down, but I'm not really afraid. Luckily, I think that if you invest too much and it puts you in fear, probably we're not investing in the right spot. Now, anything can happen at any time, but I like having a savings personally, and then we have crypto. Some people don't like having savings at all. They just like putting into crypto. Anyways, we do see our crypto going down a little bit, but I just like to live in this fantasy land where I think back to April of last year, where the crypto market just shot into the sky. Because there's just a whole bunch of mainstream stuff going on. But not only that, it was at the end, it was when all of the companies started releasing their what is it called? Foreshadow, whatever. But they have already, at that point, they've already reported on their like trimester, fourth trimester numbers and their projections for the rest of the years. And so a lot of people start, investing back into all these companies based off the promises that they have. So excited on loading up on some BSV. Yes, absolutely. So I have actually seen, so there was like, stuff in the news about BSV going down, but then I saw this other thing saying, if you're talking about not BSV, I'm talking about like Bitcoin. I don't know if that's the same thing, whatever. So, or if I'm like saying it wrong, but Bitcoin is like, the $40,000 to $70,000 coin type thing. That one, I saw an article saying that it should be going up to like $100,000. Like, I don't know how long, but I definitely believe that it will happen. So I'm totally fine with the like little crash right now. I'm not worried about it. I think it's going to be great in the future. Anyway, so just to like show this. So we have this question here. Don't know what it's about, but I have this suspicion that if you guys click on that CryptoFights.io website where you can download the game, you can also go to the About World, and then you have these things like the Training Ground and the Tier 1 Marketplace, Tier 2 Wilderness Jungle, Tier 3 Lava Inferno, and then we have Tier 5 Ice Ring, and then we have our Event Arena and the Fighting Pit. So these areas, if I'm like not incorrect, right? These areas are not available. Oh, shoot. Here in the map. So when we go into like the dungeons, right, we have the Enchanted Forest and Snow Mountain, which are neither of those places. Neither of them. When we go into the Hall of Memories, it's literally just, I'm not going to but it's literally just like statistics and information, the moves you made, the things you acquired. When you go into the Battle Portal, 3 different arenas based off of your levels. So you start arena number 1 at level 3. You do arena number 2 at least from level like 6 or 7 from level 7, 8, and 9, and then arena 3 is usually for level 10. So none of those areas have anything to do. And then you'll see over here it's like a little light. So it looks like they're going to be adding even more over here. I'm just so excited. I was saying like earlier in the week that when you look out along all these areas, like look at that, where is that going? It kind of like sparks the imagination of what is CryptoFights doing, how are they expanding, what are their plans. I wish I had the answers. And they wouldn't do this just because like, I don't know, whatever program they used to design just happened to be a little bit lighter. Like everything is intentional. So I do let my imagination fly with that. So I'm excited to see what pops up over here. But right now we do have the Queststone. Someone in the chat brought up Queststone yesterday, and they're asking me about it. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. What is this Queststone? I thought it was like an ability on the skill tree, but that was not it. So let's see here. Frisky over at Twitch was saying get hand cash. I know. And you'll send me my first PSV. Okay, I'll take you up on it. Have we let me how should I do this? How about this? Frisky, you can go, since you're already in Twitch, go into search the username that I have up here, because I don't want to do like a crazy stuff or anything like that. But go into Twitch, go into the search, and then type in my name, just how it is here on the screen, and you'll see my account, and then you can send me a whisper there. And then we can keep our conversation going, and we can, do the exchanging of all the information. For my first 100 million real Satoshis, pure freedom. 100 million real Satoshis. Satoshi, what did you say you were? A Satoshi disciple. Satoshi disciple, yes, so do that. I shouldn't be hard to miss, hopefully. I don't know if I'm just at the top for my own, because I search myself, obviously. But you should be able to type in my name just how it is here. Find me, shoot me a whisper. And then we can move on from there. Okay, so right now I'm at level 3, which means I can technically go into the Battle Portal. But I want to unlock some more abilities. So we're going to go back into the dungeons. We're going to compete against Saint, I think it's his name, one more time. I might have to do like 2 more wins against him before I can level up, so we'll see how that works. If you get wasted and forget, call you. I can always like what's it called? I can reach out to you like later when I'm like looking through like the chats and the chatters. I can see your name. I could always do it that way too. So I could shoot you a whisper through Twitch from my personal as well. So right, so we just went for the first hit, but it looks like he won. I am going to go right in with intelligence. Even though the advantage has been wrong, I do not get a 2-time dice roll and the bigger outcome. I do get focus for 4 turns. And the benefit of that is that my intelligence modifier is doubled, helping me spot hidden objects. I guess I was kind of useless because he wasn't hidden. But that's okay. We're going in with an attack right now. And so you may notice that I'm not using any weapons. I'm just using my fists. I'm just going straight brawl. So, and that was a recommendation from somebody in our community. It was weird. It was different for me. I've always tried to use my weapons, and in the elf build that we were working on the other day, really like what's the word? Like highly depended upon weapons that I use. Like they really added value to the character in the fight. So, but in this case, not the case. But let's see. So we won. I think this is my 3rd. I don't think I've lost to Zate as this character yet, which is pretty cool because as my elf, I was having a challenging time going up against this character. So we're gonna continue on in here. We're gonna go back to our map and get into our dungeon. One more time. I think I just need one more win against him before we can go fight against a new boss. Let's see. So, Don, Mexico, the numbers below my HP bar are my ability modifiers for strength, dexterity, and intelligence. So that would be like for instance, like 0 or like -2 and that kind of stuff. I don't quite get the 0. I'm just going to assume that that's like the basis. So, because sometimes there will be abilities it just has like the modifier 0, like there is no modifier. But I think that as a dwarf, we get a +1 modifier to all of our abilities. So I should at least have that. No, yeah, see, it's kind of weird. I have like a -+2, -2. So let's go in with the focus portion. I don't know if that really makes a difference using focus. Intelligence modifier is simple, helping you spot hidden opponents. All right, because he's not even hidden, so it doesn't matter. But if he was hidden, then of course it would matter. But these are the modifiers, correct? These over here. So he hit me for 4. I really just have to not miss 1 hit. Actually, I don't think I got 0. Yeah. So that I didn't get anything there. He could take me out in this next. Okay, so you missed that. Oh, it only does it once. Okay. And you'll notice my name is Friend Fry. I really like it. I'm really proud of it. I think it was a good choice. All right, so we've rolled high enough to actually hit him. We're hitting him with 7. He's gonna go down. Oh my gosh. Sorry, not sorry. But your time is over. So actually, let's see. What did we win? What did we get? Anything cool? Practice club. I already have those, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep growing my collection, at least for the time being. You can always, of course, like get different items in the marketplace, which I should drop. Let's drop the marketplace. Let's see. Okay, I've got my face up here. Let's do this. Let's see here. Gaming marketplace. Cool. So even though right now, and it doesn't even matter because I'm going brawl, right? With my character, I don't need to have any. I don't need to have any weapons, but I'm going to drop the link anyways. This is portal.fxgaming.com/marketplace. This is where you can see the other like NFT earnable items, weapon, armor, headpieces, and the illusions. Illusions are like skins to like change the appearance of your character. So I could go there and get something that would like benefit my character, but because the build that I was recommended to do, it is supposed to be mostly so it's new, it's different, but I don't really need any weapons. I just, could look cool. That's about it. Okay, so we'll do that. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So let's get back into the game. I think we leveled up. Yeah? Yeah, we did. There we go. Oh wait, can't really see because my name is in the way, but we leveled up. So let's see. I think this time I get to add something to my skill tree. Like on every even number, I believe you add something to your skill tree, and every odd number you add a point to like a ability modifier. So let's get our document up. So again, this is every odd number you get your ability modifier. Every even number we add on ability. We're at level 4 right now, so we're gonna do Battle Cry. If you go to the CryptoFights club website, then they have chosen charge. Only usable with brutal heavy weapons, but we're not going with weapons. We're going unarmed. All of your weapons gain swift for 3 turns. So since we're doing unarmed Battle Cry, let's go see what that gets us. This looks like, oh, that's taunt. Battle Cry. I don't know what the image looks like. Battle Cry. So you become inspired. Inspired for 6 turns. Your attacks have an advantage. I wonder what kind of advantage. Well, let me just check. That is what I'm supposed to be adding in, right? Unarmed and Battle Cry. Alrighty, let's add it. This is it, Battle Cry. Unlock. All right. So Frisky, then put your hand cash everywhere on all your profiles. Profit. Yeah, so there was this, since you mentioned that, when I was going through some of the crypto, kind of like people under the crypto topic, what is it? Crypto category in Twitch. They brought up CoinKit. CoinKit. Apparently CoinKit is connected to Twitch. I don't really know much about it, but basically when I went in, they're like, oh, since you're new here, like your username is automatically matched up with CoinKit. CoinKit is, you know, connected to Twitch, whatever. You can sign in, you get points for just being here. So that was like interesting. Don't know enough about it, but you're right about the hand cash. At least a lot of people. That's the thing, though. You know, some people do not use cryptocurrency yet. I'm skeptical. So at least like in my personal world, I would have to keep both, like the Cash App or like the PayPal or something like that, and then go into like CoinKit. So it's a scam. CoinKit is a scam. Is that what you're saying? That's terrible. Well, I guess it's a good thing that I don't really know much about it then. Let's get into it, you know, because it's like, it's not just like something that it's not something I really use. Oh, cool. So now that we have the ability, okay, it's there. Fantastic. All right. I look forward to changing these out. I don't really feel like they're very useful. So, okay. Let's go into the dungeons. We get to go up against a new boss now in the Enchanted Forest, level 4. Going in, we're going against the Ogre. Ooh, the Ogre was like really, really, really easy for me to kill as a elf. So it'll be interesting to see how the Dwarf goes against him. And hello, Locodota. It's so cool to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by over at Twitch. I really appreciate it. It was so cool hanging out with you yesterday as well. Thank you for being a part of the stream. And thank you for stopping in again today. And thank you for also not thinking I was a total creep for reaching out on Discord. But I just wanted to give you kind of like a welcome message. I guess this one. We'll try that one. And then I do attack. Ooh, scary. All right. Okay. Wait, did he get rid of it? No, I'm still inspired. So we'll see if I actually get the advantage when it comes down to the damage. I mean, that looks fantastic, but we'll see what the numbers actually come out to. 23. Wow. Negative 17. Okay. That looks about it. Oh my gosh. Okay, luckily he only has one. We'll do attack one more time. I'm really loving this build so far. This is so cool. So I don't think that first one is too low, but I really don't need that many points to get him. So lucky us, we got him. Missed the first one, but that's no biggie. For the second one, we got him. So Locodota, you just woke up. Well, good morning. Yes, in the Philippines, it should be about like 8 in the morning for you guys, I believe. So you're an early riser. I've been having a difficult time getting up early. I've been getting up around like 9 in the morning, but since CryptoFights is like based out of the East Coast, I am like 9 to 11, 9, 10, 10 to 11, 11, 12. It's noon by then. I'm gonna look it up. So that's kind of a drag. So we'll bring this in. This. Oh, okay, it's actually I got my things. Very cool. So I got a practice pike and a practice club. Very cool. We're gonna continue on, try to get some more XP and get out of level 4. We're gonna do just what we did yesterday, where we leveled up. Today, are we gonna do that? Is that what I decided we were gonna do? That we're just gonna level up to level 7 before getting into PvP? I think that's it. And then we'll end tonight with some PvP, right? That's what we'll do. And then tomorrow we'll get into our human mage. And we'll see what that's all about. So, but yeah, so while we're waiting for that to queue in, I just heard the ding for it. Got our grape soda. It's really dark, actually. It looks really dark in the camera. So Ogre, he got the advantage. He hit me first. I'm gonna try to do Battle Cry again. Battle Cry reminds me of like Hidden for the elf. It like kind of, if you can manage to do it, then it just like really benefits your other attacks. So Battle Cry really benefits attack, just like how Hidden really benefits sneak attack. So I do really like that. It's like a nice, comfortable combination. Let's see. Frisky, tomorrow you'll have a hand cache or your baby raging. Fair enough. And I'll give it a shot. I'm like open to it. I don't really use my like crypto wallet because I don't really spend my crypto. Just keep it there. Well, poor Ogre. It was nice knowing you. Too bad you're too weak. Too weak for this little dwarf. Haha. And we are Victoria. So thank you, Don Mexico, so much for your recommendation. I love this build. I love it. It's so nice. It's like very comfortable. And I don't really think I've lost much at all with this build. So that's also a really good feeling. It's kind of weird. It's like one of those things where it's like when only good things happen, you wonder, okay, when am I gonna lose? When are the bad things gonna start happening? But so far, so good. I think, what do we need? Like 2 more wins against him or like 1 really, really, really good win. And then Frisky, let me swap that out. That's what they want you to do, is to hold. The crypto is about spending. It's not about holding. It's about the release. Yes, and also no. So I don't use the crypto that me and my husband are mostly invested in right now is not like any of the common cryptocurrencies. We are highly invested in Evergrow coin. So it's a little bit different. You have to go through, I think, like Bunny Swap in order to even have access to it. But it's legit and it's fantastic and it's been doing great, and it's, you know, certified or accredited on all the major like coin places. So, but it is something that right now it's like it's so tiny that it's just something to sit on. It's kind of like Dogecoin before Dogecoin blew up. And I'm just talking about number wise, not what they're actually doing. What they're actually doing is they're building up all these utilities, just like kind of like how CryptoFights says they have their utilities, like their website here, or like fixgaming.com, where you like bet money for your things. Wow, Ogre, you're done for. You're out for the count. How does it feel to be weak? Did I level up? I'm almost there. I'm like 309, 876, or 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 300 points. Yeah, 300 points away from winning. Or not winning, Jesus, from leveling up. So we'll go back into the dungeons, back into the Enchanted Forest, and just one more fight against the Ogre, and we will be good to go. Bootlock, hello! Still waiting for me to go rage mode from losing games? No, I just do cry mode. Weren't you here yesterday? Like yesterday night? Night? I thought you were here when I was like, it was near the end of the night, and I went to the level 10 PvP, and I was losing, and I was just like so disappointed. I was like so sad. I was so disappointed. I was so bummed. But I don't rage. I'm a good sport. And then I was going against was it Frisky? I was going against Freak. And it was really difficult to go against them. Like it was like I felt like we were well matched. Like some of them I would just get 3 losses in a row, and then I'd like win a good amount in a row, and it was really fun. But those losses, I was like, kind of hard, you know. It was good for them. I was happy for them. I was hoping they were getting good things from the PvP, but it was hard. But I don't really rage. I just get sad. We're going in with attack. I think this is really it. Since the ogre is like all brute force, he doesn't use like any magic. Using like my intelligence, like take down his like hidden ability is like useless because he doesn't hide. He doesn't have that ability. And I think I win. He's dead. Poor guy. Well, and that should be it. So that way I'm at least up at level 5 again, which is nice. So we're getting really close to that kind of like soft spot area where I'm going to have to get into a PvP arena in order to level up any further. So let me swap that. Well, it is fixing itself. Freak. Yeah, that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I was really, really enjoying myself. I was having a really good time. So yeah, so I enjoyed it a lot. It just like, it's so much better. And it wasn't even just doing PvP, right? Or the fact that since you were online that I got to do PvP consistently. What was also nice about it is that I got to talk to you here, like in the chat. So I was like, I felt like we were like friends, you know, like internet friends. And I'm like, we're like chilling right now, and we're fighting against each other. And in a way, like I know you, and this is like a really good time. I was really enjoying myself. So that was super cool. So all right. So this is a moment of truth. Dawn Mexico said, I really just need to go all in with strength. Sorry, I'm gonna hit my mic. I'm gonna freak out. All in with strength. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go brute force. All in. 15, 16. 16 strength modifier, 7 dexterity modifier, 10 intelligence modifier. And then Frisky, don't you agree? Don't forget what got us here. The crypto craze. It's blockchain technology. Layer 1. That's BSB, baby. I like that. That's really cool. That has like such a good ring to it. That was like really cool. Don't forget what got us here. I love that. I want to find a way to make that my my like saying. It just rolls so well. That was so cool. It's blockchain technology. It is though. It is. So yeah. So I do need to get a hand cache, get invested in it. I think, yeah, so whatever. I'm not gonna make up excuses. Okay, so this is the moment. I don't know what to do, honestly, against this guy. So he has attack and dexterity. He's gonna take me out. Oh my gosh, man. I guess I should have just gone right in with the attack. That's okay, whatever. I can take a loss. Such a loser I am. Let's go back into the dungeons. Give it one more shot. I'm not gonna go in with any fancy schmancy what is this? Like attack modifiers. I'm just gonna go right in with the brute force. Try to get some damage off of him before I try anything risky. Yeah, that was lame. So I did not. So he's go first. Oh, but he's hidden. Yay! So I'm gonna try to take down his hidden thingy, right? Did I get to do it? Focus. Oh, okay, never mind. Shoot! That was not good. That was not good. Was I supposed to use this one? Okay, attack. Let's go right in with attack. Oh my gosh. Oh, yay! Fantastic. You're going down, doppelganger. Or not. But that next time, you're going down. Well, what's interesting too is the doppelganger also doesn't use any weapon. He's just like a mage for the most part. So I'm gonna go in with attack. Please let me roll high enough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whatever. Everything's fine. -10. -10. Ah, for health, for health, for health. If you can just go in. No! No! I don't want to watch this. Oh my gosh. That was it, right? Okay. I have another chance. No! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Man. Isn't that so sad, you guys? Look at my guy. Look at him. He's crying. I feel for him. Ah. How do I beat the doppelganger? How? So, let's see here. Risky, you understand something like that may be different. Yeah, it's a little different. But for the one global blockchain, we need utility and transaction, for example. Yeah, no, I definitely... Ooh, got me really good there. I definitely agree with that. I know that a lot of countries do support using Bitcoin or like the Bitcoin network for transactions. So that's really cool. That it's just becoming more popular, like more well known. People are getting rid of the stigma. Oh my gosh, I really don't know. For that second hit, I'm not anything. Oh. If he hits me this next hit, I'm done for. Alright. Please don't miss. Just get one hit. One good hit. Oh, first win. Okay. So, I don't think I used anything other than just attack that time. It's kind of frustrating, but it worked. Man. So, So it's all layer 2. Wait, what? It's not a blockchain, it's a trick. Oh, are you talking about like the EGC? I know it's not like a real, like a blockchain of its own. It's a coin or like a token. And then Don Mexico, you doubt that they'll add it back. There are so few players in queue after a while. Like people had to play versus themselves on 2 accounts to get games during slow days. Ah, there was a name for that you had said before. There's a name, but in a bad way, that people will queue up against. But when they queued up against themselves, they would quit. Is that what it was? Booglog, they should have it so that you can do custom bets. Yes, that's what I assume is going to be coming in to the PvP, to the arena, to the battle portals. That's what I think is going to be happening. I haven't heard anything through the grapevine, but that's what I think. I think that right now, the PvP, because PvP being free just came out, so I think that's just to open the door to like more people, but I don't think it'll stay that way. And until there we go. Okay, let's see if that works. Doppelganger is hidden. I'm using focus, and wow, that was like really good. Good for him. Oh my gosh. So I should be able to attack him. That second hit, I'm not getting anything for it. He's gonna take me out. Oh wow, that was really nice. But he only has to hit me like once. He only has to get me once. So if he... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have a chance. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna win this round. I'm gonna do it. I got this. Doppelgangers are ASS. Yeah, no, this one is it's a challenge for me. Those first few matches, I was trying to be too fancy. I was trying to be too fancy for it. We gotta practice quarterstaff. Woohoo! But yeah, like I was saying, I do believe that they're going to integrate some like custom bets into, because like when you go to the FYX gaming, I have 2 of those open. When you go to their website, like something I think that FYX gaming has so much potential for like something that they could do moving towards the future is not just using their like crypto network for CryptoFights, of course, but using them for just like gamers. So like there's this skeptical, like people are coming up with ideas, right? With this whole Microsoft buying Activision and all that stuff, like getting into the NFT space, people getting ownable items, whatever. But I think one of what these companies should do really is they should make it so that way people could bet money like in their ranked matches or whatever and like win rather than having to go through things like how I did with Nerd Street Gamers. So like let's say that you're in like a battle royale and there's 60 other people and everyone bet like $1 and then the winning squad got to split that between each other. You can make so much money from playing video games. Not that people would want to lose $1 every single get match, you know, but it would be so cool if you could do that like occasionally. So I do think that aside from CryptoFights, because the thing is like CryptoFights, if you look at their like they're expanding their map, and this just happened. Like last week we got free PvP. Last week we got a new illusion. This week we get these like mysterious these mysterious places on the map that at least we have a quest stone, but we don't know what it means. Then we go over here and we don't know what it's going to be. So they're definitely expanding, working on like the PvP, getting more people and getting like just finding more ways for people to play the game that for people who don't want to do PvP. I had a lot of fun doing PvP. I love PvP. And even though I've only been, you know, like primarily been playing this while PvP is free, I wouldn't mind playing. I wouldn't mind doing personal bets. And so I definitely believe that that's where they're going to be going. But I think that at least for right now is they're releasing all this extra content and all these new things and expanding the map and making us that PvP is free and that people can join for free and play for free and get involved in the game. I really think it's just to like get that stoke and get that hype and get more people involved. So that way when they see things like the quest stone or that lit up spot on the map and they want to know about it and want to be a part of it. Like I'm just making the connection quest stone, like quest, right? I don't know exactly how they would do the quest with like the game fighting that we do. But like there's this game that I was thinking about that makes me think. Let me bring this down. I have it on my Switch. And it's kind of like a... One second. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna feel so silly when I actually get the name of this. Let me go grab my Switch real quick because anyways, what I'm thinking their dungeons could be like, or not their dungeons, their quests, like quest stone, right? You go on a quest. You're not in a dungeon, you're not going against like bosses, like quests. Like you go and you don't have to PvP. So for people who don't want to PvP, they also have that as an opportunity. Just like more ways to play the game, especially if they're not interested in doing PvP or playing for it. But quests where they can go on quests and acquire more items. So let me go get my Switch real quick so I can find the name of this game. Okay. Let's see. So, but before I get into that, let me catch up on. So, Big Lug was saying that we should be able to do custom bets. I definitely agree with that, and I do think that's something that we'll be able to do in the future. And then Frisky is saying that blockchain will change the world. I definitely agree with that. And something that I say is that when you see all of like the governments coming out with these new kind of like potential like taxes and stuff that they want to add on to like the crypto, it's like they're finally acknowledging how influential this is going to be in the future, and they're just trying to, you know, get their hands on it now while they can. But and then let's see, Friend Fry, you like that name? Yeah, right? It's like friend, like friend, like he's my friend, and he's also a French fry, but also like friend, like the name Fran. Like Fran is a girl name, but friend could be a guy name, right? You get it? All right, so let me get my Switch open real quick. And then maybe you guys will know what game I'm talking about that I think could be like the quest or like something like that. Let me go to all my games. Here. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, I knew it. So for like Octopath Travelers, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the game Octopath Travelers, but it's like 8-bit, so it's a little different. It is RPG, and you do have skills, and you have characters and abilities, and they all have different purposes. So the gameplay is different. Obviously, it's not on the blockchain like CryptoFights is, and it's just on the Switch, so you don't get to play it on like your PC. So there's all of those things, but specifically regarding possible quests or possible more other great exciting things that people could do in CryptoFights, I do think that it could be similar to like Octopath Travelers. Just like really difficult, because like in Octopath Travelers, like you are going against different bosses and you are going on a quest, and it's kind of, you know, whatever. Anyways, I don't know if you guys don't know what Octopath Travelers is. I highly recommend you just check it up on the internet real quick and think about CryptoFights when you're watching that, and just imagine what I'm imagining. Like how, I don't know if that's gonna be it, but I really hope it is. Oh, that'd be so much fun. That'd be so cool. So we'll see. But either way, Questone's gonna be dope, and whatever this like little lit up area is that we don't know what it is yet, we will see. So let's see here. Plug, you're saying like, yes, that's the power of crypto in gaming, and you were regarding like the custom bets, right? Okay, right. So people just being able to like customize their own benefits to it. I really like it. Now, I've never been into like we should play money, you know, put money in for like gaming, but I do imagine like if we could play these games and could bet money, like you have the option, right? Like right now, PvP is free. You don't have to pay to go up against somebody. You can just have that thrill of going up against somebody. But I do believe that they will be bringing back pay as an option in the future, as they start rolling out all these other great things and the illusions that they're working on as well with Scope. So there's a lot of potential, but I do think about like shooters and all these other like PvP games where maybe it would be like a custom server or whatever. Maybe it doesn't have to be like $1, but just like a little bit of money. Like even if every person, like 60 people in like a battle royale went in, everybody put in 50 cents, and then the 30, you know, dollars was like split between the 3 winners. That'd be so cool. And people could literally just play video games for a living with a squad. Like the community building would be out of this world. Of course, it could be like super culty, but then there would be like CryptoFights discords of like all these different like groups of people from all around the world who are available at different times, similar play styles, to fight against other people together and win money together, and it's just so much potential. So very excited for it. And then we have Rhett Knights. I do not know what your message is saying. I'm so sorry. It looks like you're saying like, yay, yeah. So, and then John Mexico, wonder if their blog update was going to get delayed again. And then more recent interview, they said in January. Let's go check out CryptoFights gaming blog. Just to see. Let me bring this. Okay. So this is the blog. October 5th, that's March 1st. We can expect a new character. this March 1st, I believe. Where's the date? Yeah, I don't know if this is new or old. March 31st. Yeah, I feel like these might be older. Is that no recent interview? They said in January. Maybe under FYX Gaming. Fix game. March, October. We need more developer updates. Developer updates. Oh, developer update blog. I see. Let's check out their Facebook. Nope. I don't know if I'm missing it. There was stream interview with Adam last week. Transactions. Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. But what I do know is that they're working on a lot. And, you know, every day they get new players with new questions going into the Discord, going into the Telegram. You know, they're just starting out, but there's, let's see, a big update, not a blog update. Oh, okay, I see. Their big update. Oh my gosh, I totally read that wrong. Like the item crafting system. Oh. So wonder if their big update was going to get delayed again. I see. Item crafting system. So I thought about that. I think I get an idea of what you're saying. I don't know if they've already released information on that yet. Like if you're referring to something specifically, but I can imagine what that could entail, right? Like creating your own NFTs basically by melting other items that you get, and then you get to design your items just like how you get to design your character, and then they're playable and tradable. There's so many things. It's so exciting. I don't know. It's just like it's a whole new world. So let's see. Before I get into, I wanted to put in the social sites. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see here. There. Here. There we go. So since we're talking so much right now about the different things that CryptoFights could be doing in the future, let's do that. Hopefully it goes out well. So yeah, so join the Telegram group. So again, like there's a little bit more people every single day in the Telegram group, and a little bit more people every day in the Discord group. I've actually been sending quick messages out, at least this week, to everybody who joins the Discord. So, and that's been really cool because I actually have to send out quite a bit of messages every day just to hopefully get more people, like not just like joining the group and like watching, like lurking in Discord, but actually joining the group and like seeing what's up and getting involved. So we'll see about all of that. I'm gonna grab one more thing real quick, and then we'll get back into the dungeons because I need to do that. Okay. Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's get into some more games. So we're level 5. We have 2 more levels to go until we have to get into PvP. Did I do the right one? I think I needed to go forward, right? There we go. Okay, that's what I needed. Dungeon Forest. What? Level 5, Doppelganger. Oh, right. Okay, so I haven't leveled up yet. Out of level 5. So we'll get into this. Go against the Doppelganger just a few more times. And get a new enemy. Let's I'm just gonna go right in with the attack. I should probably try it. Expired for 6 turns. If I rolled that, oh, that would have been good. Okay. Next time I'll give it a go. Because I forgot that's like, it's like my hidden. Okay, that was like hardly anything. Fantastic. So we'll go in and hopefully I roll and I don't miss this, because then I should be a little bit more powerful moving forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I guess I'll try attack, but I don't know if I'll get it because it's hidden. Oh, cool. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Jesus. That is not fantastic. That is not good. That is not good. This doppelganger. It's gonna get me. But he missed. Alright. I'll go in with the attack. Better not miss, little guy. You better get him. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I cannot. Can't you still grind experience to skip PvP? Yes and no. Wait. Grind experience to skip PvP. Yes, you can. But once I get to level 7, I have to do PvP for at least a level. Because the next... I think that's it. Oh, no, that's not it. He has 1 health left. Because the next... the next dungeon isn't available till level 8. So if I finish at level 7 and I cannot get into the dungeons until I'm level 8, then I have to go in PvP for 7 to 8. So there we go. We win. He dies. And that feels really good because I honestly wasn't sure if we were going to come out of that one alive. So, fantastic. That was good. And we got a silk hood. Let's continue. Let's get some more PvP or what? Some more experience. Yeah. So we'll be doing the dungeons from level 6 to level 7. We're at level 5 right now. Level 5 to level 6. When we get out of level 6, then we'll just kind of be stuck in level 7. And that is when we'll try to get into some PvP matches. Try to fight some people and try to get out. That is what we did yesterday. We got up to level 7 or 8, and then we started doing PvP, and I was supposed to go back to the dungeons as soon as I got into level 8, but I did not. I was so addicted to the PvP. I was having so much fun that I just stayed in PvP until the end of the day. So I'm going to try focus. It looks like I am focused. My friend Fry is focused for right now. 15. Oh my gosh. 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 Please get him. 11. Oh my gosh. I hope he gets both. He's gonna get both of the hits, but okay, 8 and 11. Fantastic. Oh my gosh, if he gets me this next time, then I'm not going to make it out alive. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sad. The defeat. The defeat is bad. So let's see here. Anthony Chang. Hello, Anthony. Sorry, I did read your comment earlier, but I did not welcome you in. Sorry. Anyways, Anthony Chang, thank you so much for stopping by to the CryptoFights stream, for saying hey. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you decided to click on us. It looks like you are already somebody who plays CryptoFights, and that's awesome. That's very cool. I am totally all about it right now. I'm having a really good time. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of time today, actually. So let me get back into this. So, but Anthony, let's see what your other message was so I can get to you. So you're saying that if you grind your orc or chief, okay, to 18k experience, then you can skip level 7 and go straight from level 6 to level 8. That sounds really insane. I don't quite know if I understand exactly what that is, orc war chief. Is Orc War Chief like a type of dwarf, for instance, like a type of dwarf build? Because we only have like those 3. Because the grind Orc War Chief to 18k. Oh right, so Orc War Chief, it's who we went up against. But I don't believe I was getting PvP points when I was going up against him yesterday. So now I get what you're saying. Down Mexico 18k is too much. You only need like 9.8k to win. Usually people do 10k to be safe. 18 I think is level 4 to level 8. That route you usually take for characters with weaker or early builds. Where I process all of that. Oh my gosh, my gosh, my gosh. We're gonna do battle cry. And then just hopefully he doesn't get me very good. Okay, cool. So luckily for me, he's using hidden, which means I don't really take any damage this turn. So if I can just, probably should have used intelligence. Ah, my gosh. Okay, but he's still hidden. So I'll use intelligence. Right. And then we'll go in with an attack. If I'm still alive. Okay. So this is it. This is the moment of truth. Of life or death. Oh my gosh. It's so... No! I took my wins for granted. That's for sure. Okay, so let's see our little tip. Defeat. Dexterity affects initiative, evasion, and critical chance. Many dexterity center builds rely on piercing weapons. I don't have any piercing weapons. We're going full brawl. Alright, let's get back into the Enchanted Forest. But yes, so anyways, Anthony Chang, I'm like always open to like new advice. And like tips and tricks and different ways to be successful at this game, especially because that's like what I'm here to do, is to get like make it a little bit easier for people who are just starting out to like, you know, try new things. However, I think yesterday I was not having good luck trying to continue to go up against the Orc War Chief. So I'll give it a shot for like a level, but I'm pretty sure something's changed perhaps. Or I don't know, maybe I was just doing something wrong, but we'll find out. So I'm going with the attack. And please roll high enough to get a hit with both fists. Lame. Not lame. That is very good. I'm so proud of him. Good job. That was a good one. All right. Waiting for the opponent. He missed. Haha. He sucks. Going back. Do you guys see these like stones back here? Was this always here? Is this new? Am I tripping? I'm gonna win. Ha! Ah, I'm so amazing. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. Sometimes. Look at us go. Go ham. Okay, plus 680 experience points, another battle axe. Fantastic. We'll add it to the collection. Look at his red eyes. A crazy psycho dwarf. Going back into the dungeons, going back into the Enchanted Forest, and I think we just need one more win. Oh wait, what? Cancel. We have to level up. Almost missed that. Alrighty. So John Mexico, you're saying it is worth mentioning that focus helping against hide is flavor text and only actually helps if your intelligence is 12 or higher. I see. And that's probably like when I get into like PvP or like in these next like higher levels that I'm going to, when I get into the like frozen dungeons. Because I do feel like it's a little bit of a chance. Like I may use my intelligence and then use like an attack. And it may work out to where when I attack him, I actually take down the shield, right? But I do feel like it's chance. Like when I hit that, I'm like, oh, we'll see what happens. So you're sure that this build will destroy him? Oh, right. Okay, since you'd have at least 1+ modifier. So, and then just double check build that we're doing. We'll get into level, we're gonna do up to 10 for that. So we'll be kind of close. but not quite. It'll still be primarily strength that we're faced with. Okay, so now we're at level 6. So let's go back into our build plan. Level 6, we get stun. If you were to go to the CryptoFights club site, then they chose power attack. So you attack, you get -5 to hit. Like, you take 5 points off of yourself, but it's +5 to damage. See, I feel like that's really, really risky. Because if you obviously you shouldn't use it, like, if you have, like, 3 health left. But even if you have 7 health left, I feel like that's a really big risk. I don't really know how great that is. So stun is what we're gonna go with. Let's go see what stun has to say. I think stun is over here, right? Spike, stab, strike. Coat, weapon. Maybe it's red. I didn't see. But this looks like a stun. There we go. So attack, weapon. The weapon die is not applied. Okay. On hit. So the target becomes stunned for 2 turns. That's good. Stunned cannot act. So it skips a turn. What? Only usable with heavy, brutal weapons. 4 turn cooldown. Are you sure I'm supposed to go with that? Are you sure I'm supposed to go with stun if we're not going to be using any weapons? Or is it that I have like 1 fist and just 1 weapon? You can replace the focus with that skill. Okay, so focus, swap out with stun. Attack. Weapon die is not applied, so we do not use the weapon die. On the hit, the target becomes stunned for 2 turns. Awesome. When stunned, it cannot act. They cannot act. It skips their turn, and it's only usable with heavy brutal weapons. 4 turn cooldown. So that part where it says, I'll test it out. We're gonna get it, we're gonna equip it, and I'll test it out. And I don't quite understand the only usable with what skill? What did you say that I replaced with focus? That's this one, right? Okay. So let's see. And then hello, Zan. It's so good to see you again. Welcome so much for coming by the stream again, for saying hey. I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out yesterday as well. That was super cool of you. And I am glad that you are here again. I really appreciate it. We are working on that dwarf. Oh my gosh. English is so hard. We are working on that dwarf build that I said we were going to be working on yesterday. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a really big learning opportunity for me. So far, though, I have not been keeping track, but pretty much won the majority of the dungeons. But there were some opponents that made winning a little bit difficult, and that's fine. So, Don Mexico. You can replace focus with that skill. Okay, I did that. Your fists are now heavy, brutal weapons. Oh! That makes sense. I feel like I've seen offhand. I don't think it gives me an option to just see like my fist, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That makes so much sense. Okay, let me bring this in so you guys, so we can all get this visual together. So I was tripping because stun, where did it go? Where did it go? Stun. Stun says that you attack. The weapon die is not applied to this attack. That's fine. On hit, the target becomes stunned. That's fantastic. I was stunned yesterday. It sucks really bad. And they're stunned for 2 turns. And then once they're stunned, they cannot act. Also really frustrating. Really, really sucked. It basically skips their turn. And so this is only usable with heavy, brutal weapons for 4, and it's a 4 turn cooldown. So you can use it, but then you can't use it for 4 turns, which kind of makes sense because you use it, they're stunned for 2, and then there's still 2 more that you have to wait for you to use again. If they're still alive. What I was confused about is this heavy, brutal weapon part. And I was like, well, we're making this build where he doesn't use weapons. He's just brute force. So that did not make any sense. But then we go here where we go to unarmed, which is that rate that we applied earlier. When using no weapons, your fists become brutal, heavy. Oh my gosh. It all makes sense. I love that. That's so cool. So Anthony, if you skilled unarmed, your fists become heavy, brutal weapons, so the stun works well unarmed. That is so... It makes so much sense now. It does. I wasn't so sure because I was like, okay, maybe we're using one brutal heavy weapon and then a fist, right? And a lot of damage, but that is not the case. It's just the fist. I obviously read the heavy brutal weapons at the beginning, but I didn't make the connection that they're actually going to be considered a weapon, right? Because we're not actually holding anything. So I love that. Oh, so excited. So let's get into this and see how this build works. Going into the dungeons, into the enchanted fort, and we're going against the orc war chief. All right. I'm so excited. This is going to be very cool. I don't know if I'll get this first round, but it'll be really cool to find out. See what happens. There's always room for learning, so, and that's fine. It's all fine. We're almost to level 7 though. Oh my gosh. This is exciting. So at least while we're, oh wait, no, he's there. Let's see here. All right. So he attempted initiative 21. He won. He got me. So okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use this for right now because I don't know when the right turn is going to be to use stun. Attack weapon is not applied. So this, my attacks have an advantage. Now I'm going to use stun because that's an attack, right? Oh my gosh, please work. What? No. That was not the move. Okay. Oh wait, no, he is stunned, at least a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna go in now with. Okay, that's fine. If I miss one, not a big deal. Yes, okay, that's actually pretty nice. That's not so good. So down Mexico. So now skill rotation in battle is cry, stun, attack till you win. Okay, cry, stun, attack till you win. Attack till I win. Cry, stun, attack till I win. All right. So cry, stun, attack till I win. Ooh. This is nice. I like this a lot. That was really good. I'm very pleased. I'm very, very pleased with this build. That was so cool to see. That was really nice. That was a good one. So stun only does your strength modifier and damage. So let me go back to my little thingy thing here. I just want to add that thing. I don't know if I'll if I'll publish it, keep it a little secret, but there. I'll just do that. So the rotation. That's very cool. I'm very pleased. I'll keep that last part unpublished when I put it on fandom. It's a nice little secret, right? But that was, I was very pleased with that. So we'll go back to the dungeons. We'll get up to level 7, go into the PvP and see how it works against some opponents. Frisky, what are my thoughts on cannabis? My thoughts on cannabis are private thoughts, and those thoughts stay in my head or in my personal life. But I would say for the most part, depending on your state, that's my thoughts on the cannabis, depending on your state laws. So we'll just keep it at that while I'm here. But of course, if you ever reach out anywhere else, then we can talk about that on a different note. But for right now, I'll always follow the rules and the laws in your state. Okay, wait. Battle cry, and attack till you. Battle cry, stun, attack till you win. But yes, so at least right now, while I'm here, always follow the laws in your state, and always seek recommendation. Is that the word? Advice from your doctor. The end. Okay, so he is done. And oh, but I'm cursed, so I'm still taking damage. I really, really hope this works because he has a lot of health right now. Oh, how much damage do I get taken off? It's like 1 point. I get 1 point of damage. Okay, so he's skipping. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I was so distracted. Doing this, right? Yeah, we're doing this. Battle cry lasts for 6 turns, so it should last for the entire battle. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I just feel like that's so dirty. Such a dirty build. So good. Now, I don't know what it'll be like when I'm against, like, characters like mages. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, I'll take the loss. I'm not even worried about it. That orc, he just got lucky that time, as far as I'm concerned. I'll give him the win that time. So, we'll go back in. Oh my gosh, I really want to get out of this level. I want to go try PvP. So, we'll do that. But I'm also nervous because I really don't know how this will go up against characters with more like magical abilities. Good catch. Darn. Okay, I'll do this one. But you're right. From Mexico, I can wear armor now that I'm level 6. I think there was also an armor at level 3, but probably wasn't worth it. That was really good. Good for him. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna do stun again, I guess. We'll just go with it and see what happens. Right, because he's gonna miss his turn, so he doesn't get to hit me. Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was supposed to do battle cry. Battle cry. What you said? Battle cry, stun, attack till I die. Okay, and then attack. Attack. You better get him good. That. Okay. Oh my gosh. If he comes, if he hits me, I'm done for. Taunt. I'm not really sure what taunt does. Or like how it affects my character with this build, actually. That's what I mean. 11. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be pretty close. I don't know. He could get good. If he hits me? Oh! It's okay. Everything's fine. I'm a sport. I can manage. Ugh. Okay. Stun first turn is perfectly fine if you think you're going to lose next turn. Stun first. That makes a little bit of sense because I think he already got damage on me. So stunning him had a bit of an advantage that time. So let me go back to the caravan because, oh my gosh, my guy is basically naked. So required level 1, that's fine. Required stats. So I can put that. And that looks very nice. Okay. I'm going to use this. Please, baby rage. Get it out. Slam the desk. I wouldn't like slam the desk. Maybe I do. Do I do like this? No, I don't really do that. I'm more of like a, I guess, baby rage. My sad growl of sadness. Okay, so we're gonna equip this. I gotta get into it. Okay, we're gonna equip that. I'm not using anything. I'm not using anything on my head. Do I need any of these things? Do I wear any of these? Any bonuses? That's fine for Butte. Gotta remember that. Okay, we'll do that. We'll equip that. For Butte. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Okay, we'll go back. Go into the dungeons. And we shall level up. We're gonna enter in. I think this time I will have a lot better chance. Okay, let's do that and this. There we go. Okay. You're 1 hit away. You have to forgo battle. Right. So we'll go in. What is my background? My background is my husband's desktop setup. And then some plants I got from Amazon with twinkly lights. Okay. Stun, since I cannot use Battle Cry. Oh, on my computer. That is, now I can use Battle Cry, right? Which will add to my attack since he's stunned, so that is okay. Turn skipped? What? Oh my gosh. What am I doing wrong? Okay, there we go. That was lame. But yeah, on the computer. So that's actually, it's from an anime movie, Spirited Away by Hayao Miyazaki. That is what my background is on my computer. Attack. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna go in with attack. 13. He can still get me. We'll see. Oh no. Oh my gosh. My last chance. I hit it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, we did it. You're always looking for good movies or TV. Yes. So Spirited Away is definitely in my top favorite movies of all time. Look at that. We win. Man, that was difficult. That took a few tries. But yeah, Spirited Away is great. Mikey, it's all about One Punch Man. I was actually telling them about One Punch Man earlier today. I was making, it would be an analogy, I think, between Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies. And basically I was saying like One Punch Man is Bitcoin. And I was like explaining that for the season where everybody was trying to like talk poorly about One Punch Man. Just like how everyone's trying to talk poorly about Bitcoin. But really, Bitcoin is so powerful, just like how One Punch Man is so powerful. So that's the comparison that I was making. So Don Mexico, you can't use non-attack moves while taunted. That makes sense. Okay. I don't know if there was like some place where I was supposed to have like read that, but I did not make that connection. So yeah. Because it said that I was idle. I'm like, I'm not idle. Anthony Chang. Ali, are you a part of the FYX team? I don't see it on the CryptoFights website. So, I think this is what I'm supposed to use, right? So I am not technically. I'm just here temporarily. Last week we had this, right? It's done. Right. Power attack. Okay. So last week we had the Dawn on, and then this week it's me. They might have somebody in. Oh wait. What was it? You're saying I cannot use non-attack moves. Okay, so I can only use attack. That's okay. Fine. Going with the attack. Anyways, so last week we had the Dot on. This week it's me. We might have somebody else some other time. I'm not really sure, but I'm just temporary. There's always a chance that I could become a part of the team, like long term, but that is to be determined. On the other hand, though, I am in the CryptoFights Discord and in their Telegram. So I'm a part of the community. You know, that counts for something, right? Heck yeah, we did it. Okay, so that time worked out much better. The time before this, it was risky, but we won. But we are victorious. Oh, man, that was scary. But we did it. So let's see here. And then Risky, hola amigo, to Mikey. How are you guys today? Divine. It was wonderful playing this game called Hunt. Yeah, Mikey's really good at that game. He started, I think, 24 hours ago. He started playing the Hunt. And he's just, I don't know. From what I've heard from people that he's been teamed up with, it always starts like every single time it seems to start like he's going in and people be like, oh, you're a noob, like you don't know anything. And then he ends up like clutching, and then they play together for hours. So as far as I'm concerned, Mike is doing plenty well. So let's see here. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna do a little bit more dungeons. I really want to get out of level 7. This is kind of where we ended off the day before. So I don't know if we'll do PvP tonight. We'll probably have to start tomorrow's stream with PvP with the dwarf. And then we'll start our human build in the second part of the stream. Oh my gosh. It's hard. It's hard. Gotta stay on schedule, right? Schedule. So he rolled a 13. I won the initiative. Okay, so battle cry, stun, attack until I win. That makes a lot of sense too, because okay, that was really bad. Use the power attack. Because at least if they do taunt after I use battle cry, at least I'll still have that attack bonus. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It wasn't good enough. I'm gonna go in. And you got to beat him. Okay, so that top one is okay. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Ah! I think he's out. He's out, right? He's back. I'm okay. No, I have one more chance to get in. Because if he hits me like one really, really good time, I'm done for. 10 and 6. Wait, I get negative. Oh my gosh, he's gonna have 2 points left. What? That does not equal math. Okay, I didn't do my math properly. I don't know if I'll make it out alive here. I picked my move. Actually, I think I could do this. I got this. I think. I do have taunt. Oh, yes. I did it! I win! That win. Totally check it out. It looks scary. It is scary. It is a scary game. But it's nice to watch, honestly. Like, if you're watching other people stream it, then it's not so bad. It's actually kind of nice. Because you don't have to be the person that's getting attacked by the monsters. So, how far away? I'm still like a little bit away here. I'll do one more. I really wanted to get out of level 7 before we move on, but we'll go in. That's okay. I'm fine with this. While we're waiting. Yeah. Okay. That was crazy. Okay. Battle cry. Done. He doesn't like totally kill me. Okay, he missed. And then stun. So I'll be able to stun him. So I get 2 turn advantage. Oh my gosh, if I am not totally lame and roll stupidness. Oh, I didn't even get to stun him. That's annoying. We'll go in with the attack. Oh, right, because I'm under taunt. I didn't make that connection again. I shouldn't have done that. La 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 la. Okay, we'll go one more time. And then to Anthony, if they're giving you their stream key, they must trust you, or you're a contracted influencer. Otherwise, congrats. Glad to see you having fun. Yes, thank you very much. So I'm not a contracted influencer. Unfortunately, I'm not cool enough for that. I'm not like popular or cool enough for that, so it wouldn't really be worth it. It's more so just to they're just like getting different people on from different gaming backgrounds to kind of show people, new players and veteran players, CryptoFights from different perspectives, because people who have, like, last week we had the Dot on, for instance, and he's really big into, like, Pokemon and, like, Pokemon trading cards, and, like, if you're go to, like, Pokemon streams, then you know very much, like, what that vibe is. And so that's, like, totally different, whereas, like, for me, I come from, like, a first-person shooter game background, so it's also very different. And so having different people from different gaming backgrounds come on to play this game, it just really it exposes the game to, I guess, all different kinds of other players with different backgrounds. So I think that there's a really great benefit to it, because I'm not really into the same things that the Dot is into. Although I have been a part of quite a bit of Pokemon streams. But yeah, so it's just, I think it's really great to show that people from different kind of, like, gaming backgrounds, not that they can get into the game, but how they get into the game, and how they make comparisons. So, like, I guess for me personally, I do make a lot of comparisons back to first-person shooters, just because I'm trying to make that connection for, like, people who are watching this who say, like, okay, I'm not really into, like, RPGs to begin with. I do also like RPGs, so I have benefit there. But let's say first-person shooter players aren't really into RPGs, or they aren't really into any even NFT games, because they don't want to get involved in the crypto space, like, they're afraid of it. Having me on, I can kind of, like, make comparisons to, like, the battle royale type of world, so that way I can, like, make those mental connections. And then also just to show people that even if the games you play right now aren't NFT based, it doesn't mean that you have to know about NFTs very deeply, or have really fancy NFT accounts or whatever, in order to play these games, in order to be a part of them. So right now it's just something that they're testing out. However, I don't have, like, stream keys or anything like that. The streaming platform that they go through, I don't use any of the stream keys. Like, it's not like a Streamlabs where they show this. So I have Taunt, which means I cannot use. I think I can only use tech. So, right. So they don't have to. That was lame. They don't have to share any of their stream keys, because they're not using Streamlabs. They're using a different streaming service. So, I can get, like, a different login, one that they can close out whenever, just like how with the Dot or any future creators that they have on here. And also we can have guests on and send them just kind of like a quick, kind of like a Google Drive type of link, just like a really simple link. It's really a great system, honestly. So, yeah, so pretty safe on their end. I don't think this bad guy, because I'm stunned, right? I have to return. So hopefully he doesn't just, like, take me out, but I can still stun while taunted. Okay, if the skill isn't grayed out, then it should be usable. Okay. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding? That was stupid. That was dumb. I'm gonna go back in. Go back in. Try one more time. But yes, however, thank you very much. Yeah. Congrats. Glad to see you having fun. Yes, I am having a lot of fun. I like it. I think that this game's, like, really addicting, actually, especially because it's so easy to just go, like, back in. So, yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to get addicted to a game as such. But I think that's also what's so great is, like, again, because I'm always making connections back to, like, first-person shooter world. Like, when I first got into Apex, I mentioned earlier today on the stream, like, I put in 500 hours on Apex in a matter of months. Like, I was addicted to it. And once you get into this game and you make your first character and you start getting kind of, like, a hang for it, you can get addicted to. So I just want people to know how much fun they could have on this, even if it's something that's different from what they've done before. Wait, what? Grayed out. I don't know if that was... Okay. I think I can win this. Right? I think I got this. I think this is the game. Okay, very cool. And then Don Mexico stun has an attack roll, so it's considered an attack. Okay, that makes some sense. Stun. Okay, I was like playing it too safe. I was too concerned. 10. Yes. So if he doesn't have, oh yeah, I did it. I did it, and I am victorious. Oh yay! And I leveled up. Fantastic. Perfect timing, actually. So now that we've leveled up, we need to add more points. And apparently, with this build, we're only adding strength. All right, so let's do it. Let's add to the strength. Scary stuff. We'll go back. Okay, so that, my sweet, sweet peas, is where we're going to end the night tonight. I made it to level 7. Oh my gosh, I wasn't sure if I was going to do that. So I made it to level 7 tonight, which means that in order to move on into the dungeons, I have to, at least presumably, continue leveling through PvP. So when we come back tomorrow, I'm going to start the day in PvP. We might do like one with like the War Orc Chief, just so I can like run it down with like how the game works and stuff. But tomorrow, as the dwarf, we're going to equip one of the illusions. We'll go into like the lore of one of the illusions. We'll get into PvP, level up to level 8, and depending on how many people are on PvP, how much fun we're having, we may just continue with PvP. Otherwise, we might do a little bit of the kind of like the frozen dungeons, because we haven't really gotten into those, and I definitely need to show just people what that is. And then in the second half of tomorrow's stream, we are going to get into our film. That's going to be, I think it's a human mage, so that'll be interesting. And then we'll continue the human mage after that. And yeah, and that is that for right now. But I will be back tomorrow around the same time. But before we go, I just want to drop a few links for you guys in the chats. If you guys haven't already, consider joining our Telegram group or joining our Discord group. The Telegram group is popping pretty much all the time. There's plenty of people on if you ever want to PvP. There's lots of Q&As there if you ever need tips and tricks. And then, of course, the Discord. You guys know how Discord works. It's a great place to build a community. We're trying to get a few more people in there. Just anybody who wants to come on and chit chat and PvP and hang out and talk lore and sell their NFTs or trade them, whatever the deal is. Just to kind of like get the buzz going. I think tomorrow when I stream, I might hang out in one of the VC channels, just to see if anybody wants to stop by in the VC channel in Discord and like chit chat for a bit. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think that's it for right now. Don't forget at the very bottom it does say sign up and play, so you can click fx.gg/join and you can sign up. You can download the game and you can play it for free. You can download it for free, you can play it for free, you can do PvP for free. Everything's for free right now. There are places on the map that are going to be released. I don't know when, sometime, but the game is being expanded and it's going to be fantastic. And so yeah, I just give it a shot. And we'll see y'all again. Freak, take care. Thank you so much, for real, for stopping by today. I know everybody, has like things to do in their time, but I do really appreciate that when you saw the notification, you decided to click on and say hey and hang out. Super cool of you. Take care. Yes, take care. Thank you so much. Good vibes. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully you too, Anthony Chang. It would be really cool if you ended up stopping by again. But again, I get it. We all got things to do, so we'll see what happens. But I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I appreciate you being a part of it and giving me tips and tricks and all that wonderful stuff. So I think that's it for now. And yeah, I'll roll like a quick little, thingamajigger to end the night off. And then I will see you guys tomorrow.